simple. I tell them take it slow. I feed them water and ideas, so I let it grow. I tell them take it easy. They laugh and tell me no. It's cool, but I don't see them laughing at my money though. They spitting facts at me. I'm spitting tracks, catch me. I'm spinning gold on my records, no you can't combat me. They tell me Jesus walks. I tell them money talks. Blame got me chill, cause I'm living in an icebox. They tell me I've been slipping. I say I'm wide awake. Tracks hot and ready, so they call me Mr. Easy Bake. They say the grass is greener. I do my grass is dank. Driving with the drink on an empty tank to the bank. Do you feel me? Take a look inside my brain. The people always different, but it always feels the same. That's the real me, pop the champagne. The haters wanna hurt me and I'm laughing at the pain. Staying still, eyes closed, let the world just pass me by. I pay bills, nice clothes. If I fall, I think I'll fly. Touch me, Midas, make me part of your design. None to guide us, I feel fear for the very last time. Shake my head. I'll give them stories to tell friends about the things I said. They tell me I'm so humble. I say I'm turning red. They let me lie to them and don't feel like they've been misled. They give so much to me. I'm losing touch. Get me served on a silver platter. Ask for seconds. They just let me. They tell me I'm a god. I'm lost in the facade. 6 feet off the ground. At all times I think I'm feeling odd. No matter what I make, they never see mistakes. Making so much bread. I don't care that they're just being fake. They tell me they're below me. I act like I'm above. The people blend together, but I would be lost without their love. Can you heal me? Have I gained too much? When you become untouchable, you're unable to touch. Is there a real me? Pop the champagne. It hurts me just to think, am I doomed to pain? Staying still, eyes closed, let the world just pass me by. I pay bills, nice clothes. If I fall, I think I'll fly. Touch me, Midas, make me part of your design. None to guide us, I feel fear for the very last time. Lay still, restless, losing sleep while I lose my mind. All thrill, no stress, all my muses left behind. World is below, so high up, I'm fear to fly. Lean in, let go, I feel fear for the very last time.
Good evening. Good evening. How are we doing? Ooh, Bestie with the early membership. Now, you may be wondering why she's doing that. It's because I became a member to Bestie to steal her content. Please stop putting things as members. I'm literally having to spend money now. Signing lyrics with members 5 months. Hello. Oh, fucking hell. When you do this, guys, it fucks my intro. Listen, I wanted to be really clear. I wanted to play a song to really demonetize this stream. I just want to drive home the fact that I don't need the money because I'm being paid by Mr. Beast, bitches! That's right, I am the controlled opposition. And not just Mr. Beast either. I'm paid by the Mormons, the Scientologist, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise himself phoned me before this stream and he said, Beckett, I want you to know that the space aliens have told me that you're doing a great job, Beckett. I'm so fucking proud of you. What's the song's name? That is My Ordinary Life by the Living Tombstones. I really like that song. It's great. It's a great fucking song. It's a great fucking song. I just really like the like elongated Fear for the Last Time. It's so good. It tickles me. How we doing, everybody? Now, we got a couple of things to go over tonight. I'm very happy and excited. Thank you all for the support with, the video. I know I rarely do them. I actually, one of the reasons I did this angle was to try and make it easier for me to record things like that. And I really enjoyed it. So I expect more, basically. In fact, we might have another one coming out on DogPack before too long. Depending on what we dig up. In fact, we're probably going to talk in a video a bit more condensed version about all of this. Obviously, we have got absolutely lambasted in the comments. On Twitter, we have been told that we're paid shills, that we're defending pedophiles. Apparently, I want to be really clear for those of you who have been viewers for a while. This will come as no surprise to you. I don't care, and I don't mean like the fucking whatever her name is, surprise witness, not care. I mean, I really don't care. You are encouraged. You will not be banned. You will not be blocked. You will not be by name called out. Well, actually, there are a couple that are funny, and I want to highlight them because they're funny. Because I was like, hey, that's a good comment. I like that. Because we support shitposting here. It's the fucking internet. Grow a fucking spine. Christ. Can you imagine the sort of person who goes on Twitter and YouTube, has a massive channel, starts calling themselves the Queen of YouTube? Oh, this is the Princess Court. I'm a high IQ super lawyer, and then is blocking retards on Twitter. And by retards, I do mean people like me. I am a shit poster. I say dumb shit on the internet for fun. And you're blocking me. I didn't even say anything particularly mean. I just called you basic, and you blocked me, you fucking coward. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anything. You are fucking terrified. Because I happen to know that you've got a little bit of a history. Now, I've been reaching out to a few people. I've got little bits and bobs about this woman. I've got a range of things to show you. We're not going to start with her, because there are other people I want to fucking talk about. Because, frankly, there are other people involved in this who are quite funny. I do want to say one thing to begin with, which is I actually need to go to the channel, and I'm just going to read these comments to you. You can check if you want, but I can't be fucked to bring them up online. Basically, I want to start with Cam. I've heard mixed things about Cam. I want to say that Cam was pretty chilled out. Now, he didn't have to be. Okay? He didn't have to be. There were plenty of examples, and I'm going to show you some examples of dishonestly painting things just by omission. He didn't need to do that. And I actually do appreciate it, because it's quite nice to have someone to come in and go, hey, yeah, the research is good. I may disagree with you, but the research is good. I'm like, cool, you're allowed to disagree with me. So I do want to say that about Cam. Some of the people who commented on this fucking video, I'm trying to think of ones that made me laugh. There was this guy coming in who was just trying to get the attention. And he was like, oh, anyone can do what this guy did and just read an article who agrees with him. And I was like, you're a troll. It actually took me time to realize he was a troll, because I was like, that's such an insane thing to say. And you've been posting all day, so you've definitely watched the video. And I was kind of impressed. I was kind of unironically impressed. It is rare that a troll gets me. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this retard? No, just a troll. Just a troll. Stop posting after that. Based, actually. I will take that L. Okay, you had me for a second. Other than that, I don't know, they're pretty standard comments. Fuck, I thought I'd care more. I don't. I do think it's funny as well. Like, we'll see bits and pieces of this, but most of you are going to have seen this woman's videos anyway, where she's talking about, like, Redditors and things. I want to be really clear. I don't care what Redditors think. Like, not just about me. I mean, if you are a Redditor, I don't care what you think. I think some of you may not have heard this before, but my stated stance on Reddit is that Reddit is a cesspit, and everyone on it should either go to Tumblr or Kiwi Farms. Get off Reddit. Just pick a side. Either you want the nice, huggy, fucking, oh, we want to be nice to each other, everything's heavily moderated, go to Tumblr, and then you can have the porn as well. Or you want to dig into people and talk shit about people, go to Kiwi Farms. You don't need Twitter. You don't need Reddit. It's an irrelevant fucking fence-sitting website. There are like 3 good subreddits on it, and I'm only saying that to be nice. Jesus. Magical Raccoon. Member for 1 month. Based. Beckett, a shit poster, pretends to be shocked. I know. The amount, actually, there was one comment that I was just like, it is your job as a commentator to provide a neutral format to present the information that you have so that the audience is able to make its minds up. If you sound angry or like you're laughing, it sounds like you're venting. I'm like, I fucking watch anything else on this channel, guys. Come on. Do you know what our next most popular video is? Our next most popular video is the James Somerton video, where I read out James Somerton's apology, the entire thing he recorded, word for word, with a few little jokes in there, on plagiarism. I plagiarized James Somerton's apology video for plagiarism. Was that not a hint to you people of what this channel is? God, okay, but it just brings us on to an important point. I'm not just like needlessly bitching. So, a few people have asked what caught the attention, not just of me, but of other commentators, as to why we started looking at DogPack a bit more critically. And I'm going to be honest with you, because I wasn't lying in the video. I don't actually really care. I know that there are people who are like, oh, we care about the game show stuff. We care about Mr. Beast's company. We care about their practices. I'm going to be honest with you. I said this before. I come from the kind of family where I grew up with people in media. Nothing about Mr. Beast's company surprises me. Does that mean it's ethical? Not necessarily. Does that mean it's good? Not necessarily. Does it mean I'm going to care? I mean, I care about as much as I care about going after like Netflix, the BBC, Channel 4. Listen, media companies are shit. If any of you are surprised by this, you have been living under a fucking rock. Of course, Mr. Beast's company's a shit show. It's a massive media company run by a fucking YouTuber. Actually, I might dig up one. There's this kid who worked there. And his second video, his second exposing Mr. Beast video, he's like maybe 19. And he's like in depth going through why this video is faked. And I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care, actually. I do care about the stuff with Chris Tyson. I do care about the stuff with fucking Delaware. I actually do care, funnily enough, with the idea that these people were meeting younger fans. Because while Mr. Beast doesn't appear to use, like, children in his competitions, it does seem that minors have met his staff under his watch. And some of those staff have shady pasts and shady tastes. And yeah, that does bother me, actually. Far more than... do you know what? I don't care if he faked lottery. Or fucking did an illegal... I don't care. I actually do not give a shit. Personally, I just don't care. I'm not interested. I don't. I care. Like, if you want to, like, I don't know, fucking, where's all your fucking videos on pharmaceutical malpractice? Where's all your videos on the shit Google's pulling? Do you know what I watched last night? I watched a video going over the fact that Greece has moved to a 6-day working week and its impacts. Because I think labour issues are interesting. Do I want to talk about it on here? No, not particularly. Magical Raccoon Beckett, how could you be a shit poster? Follows you because of that reason. We love you. You're awesome. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 5. I want you guys to just get your fucking head straight. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. You're so fucking soy. Did you know that in the hide and seek... Actually, we're going to get to that. So you may have noticed in the thumbnail to this video... Rosanne is in the thumbnail. And she's sat on a freezer. Now, why would Rosanne be sat on a freezer? Twitter reset on me. Sorry, guys. Alright, okay, give me a sec. Why would Rosanne be sat on a freezer? Well, let's see. It was a hot
mess, too. I didn't say anything when I talked to Trish, but they lost me. Like, I got locked in a freezer. They didn't show that footage.
You are a YouTube celebrity chef. How the fuck did you get locked in a freezer? And why is that anyone's fault other than yours? You're a grown woman. You're grown. You're an adult. And you're bitching that you got locked in a fucking freezer. These people are clowns. These people are actual clowns. Do you know why? Do you know why, Rosanne? Do you know why Rosanne is an OG YouTuber? Because if she came onto the platform today, she would not do well. The only reason people like Rosanne have a platform is because they were early. That's it. That's it. She was fucking early. And I'm meant to care about that? We're meant to care about your fucking trauma? You lost a game of hide and seek. Because you weren't interesting enough. I'm sorry, you're a content creator. Your job is to be interesting. You failed. You're lucky they kept you in the video at all. Actually, fuck off. I hate this shit. Don't they know who I am? Don't they know? Listen, you built a studio no one cares about because you completely misjudged what your audience was. And we're going to talk about that a bit tonight. Because I've wanted to talk about Rosanne for fucking ages. Absolutely fucking ages. She didn't have the confidence to get out by herself, Beckett. You don't understand. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna be like, oh, guys, I got looked to the freezer. I got looked to the freezer, guys. You're a cook. This is like the one thing you're meant to understand. It's one thing. And you're bad at it. You're fucking bad at it. Oh, I also didn't know who she was until the drama. Yeah, because she's fucking ancient. You know? Yes, the one who made the Five Nights at Freddy's cupcake. Because like she does gaming baking. She doesn't understand gaming culture. She doesn't seem to particularly like a gaming audience. She basically seems to have built her channel on being a girl next door kind of nerd. But that wasn't who she was. And now she's finding out that that's not who she was. And so's the audience. No one cares. No one cares beyond this. You're a cake channel who's doing Mr. Beast exposés. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, let's start. Let's start in one particular place. I need to where is this? Right, okay. We're actually going to start somewhere else. We're going to start with Jake Weddle. We're going to start with Jake Weddle. Now, I have watched this video about 20 times. I'm actually not kidding. I've watched it. I'm fascinated. I am fascinated by this video. It's actually kind of incredible because I do not understand. Actually, before we watch this, I'll show you exactly why I'm fascinated.
Okay.
Where is it? Is it this one? Oh, it's this one.
Hell, no.
Okay. So we're gonna go back, and I'm just gonna go in the transcript quickly, and I'll show you why. I'll make sure I've got the right bit. Is this it? Maybe not. God. Is it this? Maybe he is doing well because all right, okay, here we go.
Things about Asian people. You'll miss your chance to be on SNL. Consequences exist. They usually.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I am actually dumb. Where is this? Am I gonna lose my mind? Maybe.
Okay, no drama. And then the mean comments started to come in, and
Oh, I think it's right here.
that's
Swag sucks. That's what this guy's looking like right now, Jake Weddle. We're off to a bad start, okay? Whatever this swag is, Jake Weddle, we got to stop this, okay? We got to stop whatever.
Sorry. You may be wondering why it took me a second to realize it wasn't the right video. Because Jake Weddle is so fucking boring, it is actually hard to separate out which pieces of content are which. Like, I cannot describe to you how much this man does not leave an impression of any kind. It's stunning. It's actually stunning. Like, I don't know how Mr. Beast hired this guy. I actually don't know how. Right, I don't know how he hired him. Oh fuck. Evening, Crabman. Thank you, Priestess.
Want to make sure I'm giving you guys quality products.
Wow.
I've never gotten 150,000 subscribers before, and gotten 2 million views before so quickly. So it's been a lot to get used to, and I promise I'm trying to get used to it. I've also just been a little stressy because, you know, I want to make sure I'm giving you guys quality products, but I still do work a day job, you know, as a writer. So
Who is hiring this man as a writer? Who? I find this unfucking real because it's everything about Jake Weddle is an admission that he is just there for some kind of fame. And listen, that's fine. That's fine. I get it. Like, we all are to some extent. I'll meme on the fact that I'm not getting paid. But I'm obviously not just shitposting, like, with my face not showing. I'm not just in a comment section. I'm not just trolling on Twitter. I installed OBS and started fucking streaming. I'm growing the channel, like, monetarily and everything else. Like, money goes back into the channel, and it goes to paid, like, other people. But obviously, like, there is... Sorry, I was going to say something, but Synthetic Teapot wrote, I wouldn't doubt he writes for Velma, and that's actually fucking hilarious. And now I'm completely distracted. But, like, this is, you know, like, obviously I want some attention. Obviously, who fucking doesn't? But maybe getting your clout and attention off fucking trying to cancel Mr. Beast. And you know what? The most frustrating thing about all of this is I agree with them that the shit going on around Mr. Beast is fucked up. I agree with them. You know how you guys know that I agree with them? Because I'm the one who fucking pushed the Discord out. I'm the one still talking to the mods about getting it out. I'm the one who like made sure we had breakdown threads that were usable, so it was easier for other people to cover.
if you want to help me get a little stressed out, go to my Patreon, because my Patreon will soon offer stand-up comedy workshops hosted by yours truly.
What a fucking bargain. Can you imagine what that stand-up comedy shop's going to be like? Hey guys, welcome to my stand-up comedy class. Now your first job is to get attached to a big YouTuber and accuse him of being a pedophile. What do you know about stand-up fucking comedy? Actually, no, he talks about it a bit. Let's hear it out.
I've been doing stand-up comedy for 10 years.
What a waste of 10 fucking years. Because the funniest thing about you is laughing at you, not your jokes. We'll get to that. Holy shit.
And one of the things I used to do when I was in college was I would run stand-up comedy workshops with my friends, and then we'd go do those jokes.
The most shocking thing about this is that he has friends. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That we wrote at open mics. So if you've never done stand-up comedy before, or if you want to write stand-up comedy, or if you want to be in the room when you see other people work on jokes, then go to my Patreon.
God, that class is really going to be the blind leading the fucking blind, isn't it? Hi, I'm Jake Weddle, failed stand-up comic, teaching you how to fail at stand-up comedy. Like and subscribe. Okay, right. So let's go to this. Now, I have watched this multiple times. This is Jake Weddle's new fucking video, and I cannot stress enough that this is not fucking funny. This is not good. This is objectively not funny. And this isn't me trying to be mean or snide or snippy. It's just not very good. Okay? I have watched this so many times now. So many times. And we're gonna dissect why it's not good, okay? What doesn't work about it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no amount of money you can pay me to come back. I can't.
You cannot start a joke like that when you accepted 50k and are still talking shit. And let's talk about that 50k. Actually, no, we'll hold it. We'll hold it, because I think it's make more sense if I hold it.
Take all the money from the philanthropy channel and just push it to Harvey Weinstein's PR team. That raccoon was not a paid actor. We have yet to pay that raccoon.
That joke, I'm pretty sure isn't even his. And I know it's in reference to the raccoon. But that is not like funny. That's not a new joke. That's not a new fucking joke. That's like such an obvious setup. Fuck off, Jake Weddle. God, that annoyed me.
Oh, he's got a union? Who let the raccoon in the union?
Oh, look. Oh, there's a slight twist. Let me shout loudly into the phone. Classic fucking comedy. What a genius. God, I can't imagine why Mr. Beast like had issues working with this guy. I can't imagine why he hasn't made it big. Didn't he take like the money he was paid for the competition and try and like become a professional stand-up comic? Can't imagine why that didn't work out for you, Jake. Stunning. Shocking.
Of course the train was CGI. You know how expensive blowing up a real train is? They're never gonna tell it's CGI. Jimmy kept telling him it wasn't CGI. Oh, they could tell it wasn't CGI?
Listen to that. Oh, they can tell it wasn't CGI. That's you misrecording a line. You're not live. Re-record it. Because now...
Somebody pay our animators less.
The rest of this joke doesn't make any fucking sense.
Who let the animators see their family for a weekend? God damn it. How much did the writers ask for? Yeah, we can set that on fire. It's fine. Viking said what? Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. Just tell Viking to stop talking, okay? Well, why can't you get the cameraman to do it? Oh, because of the allegations?
Oh, also, random question. Isn't Jake Weddle meant to be an insider with all this shit? How did Jake Weddle apparently not know about fucking Delaware? Or about any of the other things that have gone on? Like, did he never hear any of these fucking rumors? What the fuck?
Oh, did you get the other cameraman? Oh, allegations too? Okay. How many contestants are in that Amazon thing? Give them each 1,000? Oh, they turned that down?
Oh, they turned down the 1,000? They turned down the money? Oh, well, you know, it's not a lot, but maybe turning down the money if you've got an actual issue, Jake, would be the ethical thing to do. I don't know.
What do you mean he put his plug on the... When you take that down, that's worth like Super Bowl money. Well, yeah, he signed up for it. Of course we're gonna make him do the marathon. I mean, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, you paid the editors, you paid the talent, you paid the talent again, and you paid the PIs? No, not with like the regular company, with one of the shell companies you pay the PIs.
Is any of this funny? I'm seriously asking. I've watched it 20 times. I'm fucking numb to it, but I don't think this is funny. I think this is tragically sad. You have 190,000 subscribers in a massive drama that you're involved in. You're one of the key people. This has 30k views. It's tied to it. And your own fan base, who are supporting you, know that your comedy sucks. They know it's bad, Jake. Fuck. If you're not getting views on the comedy now, maybe it's time to fucking move on. Maybe it's time to give up. Jesus Christ. And as we're being hyperbolic, maybe your comedy's a bit like a fucking war crime. Fucking, you could use this shit to torture people in Guantanamo Bay, motherfucker.
That money was sent where? No, that was supposed to go to the sex workers. Kim, baby, honey, good to talk to you like we always do.
I'm just gonna let this one play.
Loving your coverage so far. Yeah, no, it's really great. Weddle? You called him Weddle. Thank you for reading off the script. So, listen, wanted to give you more scripts. Before I do, Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
The only person who's been paid is you. Why would you make this joke? How? This isn't about just not being funny. How fucking dumb are you to make a joke like this? You're literally with a load of money in your hand that you were paid by Jimmy making a joke about Keemstar being paid. What? Are you fucking high? Jesus Christ.
You offered Jake Weddle $190,000, right? He asked for less? Fuck you, dude. He asked for less. That's awesome. He asked for... Oh, but he has to keep talking? Okay, we can work with that. We can work with that. That's fine.
That line, we can work with that. We can work with that. That's fine. I don't think Jake realizes that that's the truth. Because the minute Jake Weddle took a cent after he came out, he is completely fucking compromised. He's fucking compromised. Because if you truly believed it was really bad, you would not take the risk. You're a fucking idiot. That joke is just at your expense. The funniest thing is that the funniest thing about this is you wrote that joke and don't realize why it's funny. You talentless, retarded hack. Oh, okay. I feel better. I feel better. Oh, lost all credibility immediately. He agreed. Yeah, of course he did. How are you gonna talk shit about Jimmy and all the shit Mr. Beast is doing when you're taking the paycheck from him? Now people can do the whole, well, Jimmy was prepared to pay him off. Well, clearly not, actually. Because if Jimmy was only paying him to silence him, he wouldn't have said, yeah, sure, you can take less and keep talking. Jimmy cares so little about Jake Weddle talking shit that he was prepared to pay him and let him keep talking. Do you not understand how bad that looks for you? Like how illegitimate you are. It's actually kind of wild. Absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely fucking crazy. Now, I know you're thinking, Beckett, you're a bit more heated than normal, and I am. I fucking hate these people. Can I sue you for emotional damage for showing us that? I think after this, surprise witness is probably going to be trying to sue me. So if you don't mind holding off until I deal with that lawsuit, we can go from there, sure. But because I'm a little bit more heated, because really these people do disgust me, and we will get into why. I want to show you this first to calm you down. This is Bedtime Wind Down. This is BJ's ASMR channel. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, well, not too much. I mean, if you're watching the fucking screen, though I am proud third monitor content. What kind of ASMR would BJ do? Let's have a little listen, shall we?
On September 25th, 1789, the First Congress of the United States proposed 12 amendments to the Constitution. The 1789 Joint Resolution of Congress proposing the amendments is on display in the Rotunda in the National Archives Museum. 10 of those proposed 12 amendments were ratified by 3/4 of the state legislatures on December 15th, 1791. The ratified Articles 3 through 12, constitute the first 10 amendments of the Constitution.
Look, I get it. I get wanting to do ASMR, but why would you do ASMR? Like, who is this for? Who's the target audience for this? BJ's a massive creator, actually. And we'll get to that as well. This has 1,000 views. Who did you make this for? You should stop being a clown and be a mime. Thank you for the 2, Getzer. Who the fuck is this for? Holy shit. Jesus. Yeah, this is... She has a range of channels that we're going to be looking at tonight. Because this is fucking awful. This is actually fucking awful. Before we do that, do I still have this? Do I still have this up? That's BJ once. Oh, okay, actually, fuck, I wanted to get to this first. Right, okay. This guy is getting a slight mention. I considered being a lot fucking meaner to this guy. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? I considered being a lot fucking meaner, but we have a limited amount of time. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I have enough time to be a complete fucking cunt to you. This guy is like a fucking DogPack ball licker, and that's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. You get your bag, bro. Do whatever. But this video pissed me the fuck off, and we're gonna have a little bit of a watch of it. And the first person in chat to tell me why this video annoys me, you let me know.
Was a brand new update regarding Mr. Beast and DogPack 404 that I wanted to get into in this video today. Now, I was actually going to release this video last night. However, I ended up doing a 4-hour live stream with another big YouTuber named Pocket Watcher with JT. Shout out to him. I was a guest on his channel. We had a good time talking about a bunch of like drama in the finance space for 4 hours. And yeah, it was a good conversation. So go over there, check that out. But anyway, the situation with Mr. Beast now is I saw an article on a website called Dexerto, whatever it's called, and also the Daily Mail. And I wanted to cover this for a number of different reasons, because I've been covering, you know, lawsuits in regards to some of the drama that I've covered.
That's interesting. Like, August the 27th. And he covered it on August the 28th. Huh. That's really interesting. I wonder what he says about it. I wonder what you fucking say about it.
On my channel before, and so I think that my commentary on this will kind of give you perspective on what Mr. Beast is actually trying to do here, right? So it says here in the Daily Mail, Mr. Beast hires $2,000 an hour super lawyer who exonerated Alec Baldwin in Rush shooting trial as employee who quit after.
Okay, I actually had forgotten how fucking boring he is. Now, if your answer to the question of why is Beckett annoyed at this guy, why is he getting a special individual little fucking mention, it's because as far as I'm aware, he is I know I've taken it down, but he is like the first person to mention the Daily Mail article. The Daily Mail article with the full fucking cease and desist in it. Do you think he goes into detail or notices that DogPack only worked there for 3 weeks? Do you think he mentions that to his audience? Or do you think he goes into how the lawyer's really evil and Mr. Beast is bad for getting... Listen, innocent and guilty people both get lawyers, and people who are rich get good lawyers. That's the fucking reality. Do you want to notice anything else about what DogPack said in this article when asked? When DogPack, who's apparently meant to be like trying to contact the media and things and passing people over, and gave like the briefest response apparently to the Daily Mail. Wouldn't you want to defend yourself to them, DogPack? Just a little bit? Explain your position? No? Anything? How about the section where it mentions that DogPack was fired for unbecoming conduct? Because all the people who are saying that we over here in commentary, God, and like, again, look, I love everyone in commentary. It's very nice to be accepted into the group, but I'm really not trying to stake a place out here. But everyone over here is apparently a paid shill who is biased and unable to report the truth. You guys leave out so many fucking facts all the time. None of you seem to care about the truth. And I think what the worst thing about it is, again, I agree with you there are issues with Mr. Beast. I agree with you there are issues around Jimmy. And I think you guys are just going to get him off. Because this is so obviously dishonest. And your audience, who, by the way, are the sole reason this is happening. The audience for DogPack. The people who are running around saying, oh, you guys are paid. You're the reason this is happening. It's not actually DogPack. Because while plenty of people were annoyed by DogPack's videos, it was only when his audience started being not upsetting, it's not soy, you're just fucking annoying, that everyone went, huh, this is like Mama Max, isn't it? huh, that's interesting. It's like all those other fucking hate groups who are just obsessively defensive of the commentators and creators that they follow. That's interesting. Because when you see a group like that, I'm sorry, there is an urge deep in my soul to annoy those people. If those people hadn't started fighting with Chris the Narc, I never would have made that thread. Because it never would have occurred to me. Because I wouldn't have had a phone call with Chris the Narc where he was annoyed, and and literally on that phone call, I was like, okay, well, if you think there's something there, we'll check. Because I didn't have a vested position at the time. So I was like, sure, we'll just go have a look. And what we found was fucking stunning. You could have just shut up. You could have just fucking shut up. Anyway. So. He gets a little special mention all to himself. Because if you're going to cover an article, which, by the way, the Daily Mail article is a bombshell article, releasing the cease and desist. That's the first time anyone's seen it. It is a bombshell. And you didn't mention one of the key details of it. And I think it is my opinion that you did that to intentionally mislead people. That is my opinion. The article isn't linked, by the way. The article's not linked. Hey guys, the full cease and desist's been released. You should go and have a look. What's all this shit about Dawson's name being, like, censored out? Why was Dawson, like, censoring his name out, by the way? I'm sick of this. I'm not doing this DogPack thing, like, randomly. Dawson's name is on his Wikitubia. He says his name in the first video he released on Twitter. What's this whole, I need to protect my anonymity bullshit? Why do that? That's very weird. That's very misleading. Oh, well, if they're going to say my name, they might come, then they know who you are. You worked for them. What are you talking about? They know who you are. The fuck? Also, something Jenny noticed, which is interesting. You know the Mr. Beast creative account? His main Reddit thing, where he's been like the thing everyone knows him for. Not the five-head guy one. Mr. Beast creative. Mr. Beast creative was made in August of 2023. It was way ahead of all of this. While he was still using his five-head guy to get hired. So why did you make another account called Mr. Beast Creative in fucking August while trying to get hired on your alt, which was at that point your main? So much about this shit doesn't line up at all. It just doesn't fucking line up. It doesn't make any sense. It's so weird. And this is the guy you're trusting? Okay, so I will say this as well. I've reached out to DogPack. And he has messaged me back. I haven't got any fucking answers that I wanted yet, but we'll see how that goes. There are other things that I'm looking into, and I want to come out with. I think that we'll have a quick look actually at the Twitter from today, because obviously things happen on Twitter. God. Where is it? So, I'm not going to go into detail on this thread. But this thread came out from DogPack today. Okay? Which is, the 6 NC criminal court cases were not for DV. I still have some FOI requests out, but an alleged current Mr. Beast employee reached out to me giving their side of the story. I think this person's mistaken with a lot of the details, but I do now believe that James Warren DV case that circulated the office was most likely the wrong James Warren. Now, Chris has some opinions on this. But wait, I'm on the list? What fucking list? What? Hi, Core. Okay, so, to be clear, I already knew this. I already knew it wasn't James Warren. So did Jenny. We were like 99% sure it wasn't him. We actually went and talked to someone on LawTube, and actually, like, you know, lawyers with practicing lawyers who still have their licenses. Surprise witness. I'm number 5 on your list. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think, cool. We went and talked to some lawyers. It really didn't take very long with the information you had to break down that it probably wasn't him. That was very, very unlikely to be him. Like, insanely unlikely. Never say never, because apparently you've got FOIs out. But it seems like it was fucking bollocks and you ran with it. Now, I've got some comparative examples for you, but I'll be honest, if we can do this research, why can't you? You're apparently surrounded by Mr. Beast people who are all like either talented creators, researchers. This is a massive story, and you fucked into the ground. Why? Why? How? How have you managed this? Actually unreal. Actually fucking unreal. Anyway, so before I get into the deep dive, I think we're at that point now. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I think we're at that point where I'm gonna start moving on to looking at BJ Investigates, that sudden surprise witness. What a stupid fucking name, by the way. What a stupid fucking name for a channel. I know I'm called Cope and Seed over here, but surprise witness, Christ. Oh, God. These people have actually annoyed me. I'm actually annoyed. It's so dumb. I'm annoyed that anyone's listened to them. You know when you just, when you like, have you ever heard that phrase of like, think about like the average IQ. Think about what average IQ means. Like 100, someone who has an IQ of 100. Half the population's dumber than that. Joe, welcome to Coping and Seething. Thank you for the membership. Please like and subscribe and give the channel money. I'll tell you something. I've just bought the new Space Marine 2 game. I was like, I want it early. And I was like, oh, it's really expensive. It's not really expensive, but like it's been an expensive couple of months. I've had to have like a load of work done on the house and shit, and it's so much money, guys. Anyway, I went to Jenny and I was like, Jenny, I want the Space Marine 2 game. And she went, what? From the channel funds? I was like, yeah. She was like, you gonna play it on stream? I was like, maybe? She was like, no. No! The fuck are you doing? I can't even get a fucking computer game with channel funds. That's how bought and paid for I apparently am. We have to buy proper things, Beckett. Got a fucking boom mic to get. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyway. This is BJ Investigates. This is their main channel. It's 200. Actually, to be fair, this is her younger channel. She does mention this, but it is like where her biggest numbers are. It has 237,000 subscribers. For the Emperor for the 10, thank you, Rage. 2 from Rockin. No, thank you. I appreciate both of you. I'm very kind. But she has released something. She's released this in a weird way, actually. She's released like this section, the many red flags of Mr. Beast, a semi-comprehensive, which is just like the first half. I don't know why you do it like this. But this...
Are you okay?
...is a full documentary. Now, there is something in this that I want to show you, okay? Because I think it's very telling. I think it's very telling of who this fucking woman is. Of who this fucking freak is and where her priorities are. Okay? You gonna where are you? There we go. Where is this? Same problem with having my mic there. I can't read certain things. Hey, 499 from Rena for the video game fun for Becca only. Jenny hands off. Thank you. I appreciate that. You tell her. Oh god, she has this whole thing with fucking Mormons as well. Alright, okay. Okay, here we go.
You gain 2 million on a day. But in the summer of 2024, the full weight of nearly a decade of online shenanigans would finally prove enough to shake the foundations of the Beast Empire in a 1-2 punch that would go down in YouTube commentary history. So this
I'm gonna be clear here, and you're gonna see, and I will explain. She's not wrong.
guy Prism42, he made a series of videos making very alarming allegations against mainly Ava Chris Tyson, and then there was another person, a former employee, Dawson, DogPack. He also made a big video. He's now made another one. He's probably gonna make another one by the time this one comes out. But it's Prism and it's Dawson.
I'm a former
Okay, I'm gonna be really clear with you guys. This is completely accurate. It's completely accurate. Do you wanna know why? I think that DogPack and Prism have fumbled one of the biggest stories in commentary history. She's right. It is a 1-2 punch that's historic for commentary. Because these two are such fucking howling retards that they have fucked up a slam dunk. I mean, you're going down in history. Because nobody's going to trust either of you two again. Prism couldn't get fucking clout. Prism couldn't get any fucking support or clout with people who hated Tyson. The right wing, he went to fucking EDP. He went to Chris Chan. This is the guy who's like the 1-2 punch. Are you high? Come on. It's almost like you're glazing up your friends. What has Dawson actually done for this story? Like legitimately. That somebody else couldn't do. If they had gone to another, Nick's right. If they'd gone to Mudahar, if the Mr. Beast employees had gone to someone like Mudahar or a more experienced commentator, they could have actually got better vetting. Now, all those people may well be telling the truth. I think some of that has a lot of validity to it. The Delaware stuff proves that. I mean, frankly, Jake the Viking should have just told people that, but can't imagine why he didn't. But those people who have come to DogPack to represent them, to get their stories out, are fucked now. Because your story was filtered through an unreliable dickhead. Actual insanity. Okay, so that's our main video. Okay. Where to next? Fuck, do we need a musical break? Is that where we are? Musical break time? Oh my god. I don't know how you managed to survive. I had it before. Okay, hold on. I need to go grab it. I need to go grab this music channel. Where are you? God, people have sent me so many fucking channels for this woman. Oh no! There's a new one! I am so happy to present to you Georgina music. The new song. Punjab country song. Interesting. Let's have a look.
Oh girl, he gotcha. Menu pata. She grew up in a one-horse town, backwoods, Louisiana. Outgrew that place by 17. By 17. He grew up in a one-horse town, outskirts of Patiala. He left that world to chase his dream, But then she saw him for the first time. Them worlds collided. She's his American dream, and he's a Maharaja. 48 Punjabi, I can't believe that he Nazara. And he looked too good with the bug on. Don't let it roll in with the corta. Got me feeling like I miss Amika. That was all she.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? She sounds bored. I needed to message somebody back, and I kind of forgot I was listening to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Holy shit. How do you make crazy? What the fuck is this?
She's his American dream, and he's a Maharaja. 48 Punjabi, like Satsi Kaljiki Altala. Now we got her out here in a bed like Patiala Salva in the moonlight. In a cane field, dreaming about a new life. Why, hey guru, everything's alright.
If this song was on tape, I'd burn it. Jesus, this is dire. Wait, isn't she meant to be like a right-wing Christian woman? Wait. Wait, what? Hold on, Chris. Can I show this? No, come on. You can't send that to me, Chris. Message me back. Okay, I have breaking news. The allegations were false. From Quinthio. This is one of the dick riders. Oh no. Chris, you fucking legend.
You saw the title. I don't really think I need to explain that for you guys, so let's just jump into DogPack's tweet here. James Warren DV charges update. The 6 North Carolina criminal court cases were not for DV. I still have some Freedom of Information Act requests out, but an alleged current MrBeast employee reached out to me giving their side of the story. I think this person is mistaken with a lot of details, but I do now believe the James Warren DV case that circulated the office was most likely the wrong James Warren. Of course, none of my sources knew that. I tried multiple times to get in touch with the person who allegedly found the charges before making my—
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh no! I was saying to somebody, I was saying to Jenny that you know, it's quite nice to have produced it's quite nice to produce the threads and things and do the research and kind of hand over stuff people can use. If commentary community is going to war, I'm quite happy for Cope and Seethe to be the arms dealing channel. I think that might be our place in all this, and I'm pretty pleased with that, because like absolutely the pressure applied from it has been the like thing that has made this fucking crumble. But I was very happy to hand everyone the fucking ammunition. Like fucking Jenny just absolutely tore 2 days. It took Jenny 2 days to dig up, to just dig into it. Some of it's not even that fucking hard. We'd not really looked at any of it. Absolutely fucking unreal.
my video and did not get a response. I should have waited on the FOIA request before mentioning the DV charges allegations. However, I believe I was clear in my video that they were just allegations of charges. Charges are themselves unproven accusations, not convictions. I'm not a professional journalist or investigator. My goal is just to bring credible allegations to light so they can be properly investigated and people can be held accountable. I still believe there are other credible allegations involving James Warren that need to be investigated. And then here are those messages. Do you know about the James Warren DV charges? People joke about this, but as far as I know, it's not true. One day we did a Google search in the office to check, but nothing. The originator of the rumors was Jimmy's ex-girlfriend, Maddie Spadell. Between you and me, she's a wine drunk and always wanted to gossip on set. She told me a lot.
Chris messaged me. She sounds so hot. He sounds so sad. I mean, you're cooked. You're actually cooked. I want to know who DogPack is. I want to, like, not like his name or like his, actually, I mean, we know that. I want to know who DogPack was. I want to know who he was on the internet. Because DogPack himself has said that, like, in his Google document, fucking Jenny found this. Jenny found this. Clout, I've been in the industry for 10 years. I started as an on-camera personality. But switched to being behind the scenes and have enjoyed that life more. I've worked with big influencers, but always avoided the camera like the plague. I have no active social media, so I don't think I'm motivated by clout. I'm not responding to DMs or inquiries from the media, opting instead for Reddit AMAs, since they aren't monetized and everything is permanent in writing. I'm an open book. Sometimes I get small details wrong, but I won't hide my mistakes. Try getting a straight answer from Mr. Beast on these accusations. I want to be really clear about this. Where was that fucking video? I want to be really clear about this. If you've been in the industry 10 years and you had a channel which I know that has a decent amount of subs to it back when you made it and grew it in 2014, look, I haven't found that channel yet. If it exists, I'm sure it will be found either by me or by us. Let's be honest, it'll be Jenny. Or by somebody else. But if you've worked with many other content creators, how do no one know you? What's this? The only thing we can debunk it, can I read this, Chris? Fuck it, yeah, alright. This is one of the comments. The only thing we can debunk are that James Warren has been convicted hitting women and the raccoon may be. Great, now let's debunk the other 99 allegations. God. How? Wait, fuck, was that Jake Weddle? Was that Jake Weddle? That's Jake Weddle saying that! I didn't realize, I didn't read the name! That's Jake Weddle! Are you fucking high? Checkmate Beastiance. Yeah, even if the James Warren DV allegations aren't true, it doesn't mean all the other allegations aren't. No one's saying they are! They're saying that your sources aren't fucking credible, and they're fucking the story up. Do you not understand that while we may not be saying none of these other allegations are many of these other allegations may have like lots of validity to them, you are poking holes in yourselves and you're blaming us for it. We didn't make these fucking choices. You did. What's wrong with you? That's so dumb.
But everyone has to be nice to her because she was dating Jimmy. If you can't tell by now, Mr. Beast is filled with gossip, rumors, and toxic crap. New rumors every day. Damn, I heard Blank found the charges and others corroborated, but okay, what do you know about Lacoya Hill? Blank is a saint. I was very close with her. She was there when we Googled, but that domestic case was another James Warren. Jokes were made, but it wasn't him. Yeah, those jokes seem to convince a lot of people. I've also heard from people who have witnessed James' domestic abuse firsthand. I want to get us all on the same page, so let's also just go over what he said about these charges in his video.
I heard that he's very aggressive. I've heard him referred to as a psychopath who screams at people and hits his girlfriends. There's allegedly domestic violence charges that were filed against
Imagine your supporters replaying this. Hey, let's just check what DogPack said.
him. And I say allegedly because It turns out there's a lot of people in North Carolina named James Warren who assault their girlfriends, I guess. So I'm still having people look into these cases, specifically that surprise witness on YouTube. She's been super helpful in like behind the scenes, just submitting freedom of information requests and just helping me out a lot in general. She's super nice, super smart.
And then just towards the end of this bit talking about James Warren, he includes this note again on the video.
This investigation is allegedly.
Everything outside of court documents is allegedly. All parties are assumed innocent until proven guilty. And just to make sure that I am being held accountable, as I have been covering this situation and did an in-depth analysis about this video, I want to show you guys what I had to say specifically in regard to this part as well.
Behind the scenes, just submitting freedom of information requests and just helping me out a lot in general. She's super nice.
Now, I had reacted.
She's so nice. She's a psycho, okay? You fucking idiots. Beetlepins messaged me. Listen, I love when you guys DM me. I know I don't always get back to you all, but I love when you guys DM me. Beetle's like, doesn't that mean that DogPack claims that he's been in the industry since he was 12 to 14? That's when he got started? Yes, because, like, DogPack's seeming like between 22 and 24. So yeah, apparently he got his start when he was like 12 or 14, which is fucking wild. Wild. Teddy with the $4.99. Why are you attacking my I can't pronounce that with my accent. I will get cancelled, Teddy. Why are you attacking my homie DogPack? Listen, if you put the F slur in, I'll read that out. Okay. But if I read that wrong, I'll get arrested. I live in the UK.
Into this live, and I had paused it before he said that there were multiple James Warrens, so I'm just going to clarify my thoughts on it. At first, because I didn't hear that, obviously I was like, well, that's, you know, that's holding a bit more water. But since there are multiple cases and we don't actually know if they are legitimately the James Warren that is, you know, part of the Mr. Beast company, I don't think that it's fair to, you know, make those claims just yet. It probably
Oh god, I wish I did this. Could you imagine how much content I'd bring out if I just cut up my own old content and reposted it like a fucking hack?
shouldn't have been included in the video just to avoid, you know, allowing detractors to use that to say that you are setting this up to put him in a negative light. Obviously, there's other information that's going to be brought forth that is already going to do a decent job at painting him as such. I'm not going to lie. I think even just looking back on this, I was pretty soft on my criticism and
No, come on. Soft? Nah. What are we talking about? You fucking hack. Oh my god, look at this. What are the comments like? The entire drama is so fucking crazy. Who else is waiting for Mr. Beast's response? Jesus, the turnaround. Yo, he got baited. Hopefully the retraction protects him from a defamation suit. Atachi26, that's a familiar name. You UK lovely people, gentlemen. Crazy, bro. True. Very true, Teddy. Thank you for the $4.99, bro. It's good that DogPack is... It's good that DogPack is transparent about things that he wasn't sure of and also retracted the one allegation that turned out to be wrong on James Warren. The rest of the third video about Lacoya Hill being moved around is still clear as day Beast nepotism and protection of predators. Fuck off. You people are such fucking sheep. You guys are so dumb. Oh, raid? Okay, so the raid thing doesn't pop up for me anymore. I don't know why. Who is raiding me? And thank you very much for the raid, whoever is coming in. Someone tell me who's raiding me. Reality raid. Hey, how you doing? Reality, we're going to, perfect timing because we're about to, we're going to get into like the section we talked about today. Reality is a real one. Absolutely fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Welcome in. What about the misinfo campaign over the X Lamau? Yeah, this is fucking insanity. What transparency? What the fuck are you talking about? Transparency. He worked there for 3 weeks. He lied to all of you. And even when confronted on this, with Connor, he's like, "Oh well, actually, I was there for like 3 weeks and then worked for Mr. Beast's friend. So you didn't work for Mr. Beast for multiple months, then, did you?" And also, let's get into something. He said that he did unpaid work for Mr. Beast in February. I've seen no evidence of that. He's just said it. In fact, the evidence would suggest he never did unpaid work for Mr. Beast. What he was doing was applying for the job and showing that, like, video analytics. I think that's what he's referring to. Doing something and submitting it is not unpaid work. It's not unpaid work. It doesn't give you any more fucking credibility. It's like me saying, "Hey guys, hey, I've done unpaid work for Keemstar because he's used a clip of me on Drama Alert." That's obviously, if I said something like that, that would be an obvious bullshit statement. Keemstar doesn't even know who I am. But could you imagine if I tried to use that as a fucking credibility push? Oh, holy shit.
Regard to this information, Tom Dark had made a video where he included this segment of my analysis, and he includes a part that I'm partly right, but additionally, I don't really...
Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you've had a great stream, and you are very welcome here. I hope you have a really chill night.
Point to the fact that this is also going to be discrediting or used to discredit a lot of Dawson's other claims that are, just being made off of text messages and etc. The criticism I made was also kind of pointed out by Nick Dorio, as to him, my criticism was soft-handed to, just minimize it down to just ammo for his detractors, as I put it in the video, to minimize Nick or anybody else that's, criticizing DogPack as a, detractor was an issue for him. Now, at first I kind of walked back that phrasing, but then I actually looked up what detractor means, and it's someone who is disparaging an individual. And I mean, yeah, Nick has disparaged Dawson multiple times because he doesn't agree with how he's been journalistically handled.
He's lied multiple times. Detractor. Okay, sure. I hate these fucking people. Well, the Oxford Dictionary definition of detractor, I looked it up, and you do meet the definition of detractor. Are you fucking high? You know what that means. When you say someone's a detractor, it is a way to dismiss their arguments. What's next? When Surprise Witness called Beckett a controlled opposition, she meant that he controls his own body with his nervous system and is in opposition. Therefore, it is completely correct. Bro. I don't know what's going on. It's basically, listen, this stream has become Ron Weasley versus Harry Potter, and I don't know how I feel about that. What a weaselly little twat. Come on.
This because he has messed up quite a few times, as I've said in previous videos. Now, I think that my bias in regard to Dawson and Jake Weddle has definitely played a part in how I've, analyzed this situation. I've tried to...
No, come on, don't be mean to yourself. Fuck off. Twat.
Be very transparent about that. I mean, hell, I played Fortnite with Cam, Dawson, and Jake Weddle. I'm not going to act like that hasn't, affected my interpretation of information. But even with that, even in my analysis, I've tried to do my best to make sure that at the very least, I'm calling out what I think isn't a good idea to be including in a video, in case something like what we found out today happens, where he was dead wrong. There was no DV charges against James Warren. My other reason that I wasn't super critical was because of how often he says that this is alleged, and these are going off of what he's heard.
Okay, no, fair enough. That's why he's not critical. Allegedly, this Harry Potter looking motherfucker allegedly is a view-hungry, clout-whoring bitch who can never produce anything honestly because he does not control his own channel. His channel is controlled by his audience, who he is terrified of losing because then he'd have to go back to I don't know, whatever he was doing before, washing cars, living in a cupboard, I don't fucking know. Allegedly. Allegedly. That's what I've heard. Allegedly, you're a bitch. Come on. You know what he's doing. You know, you can't be this fucking stupid. Allegedly, I've heard that DogPack is an untrustworthy, clout whoring, degenerate freak. Allegedly, allegedly, surprise witness is a coward who cannot control her own life. Allegedly, and we'll get to this. Allegedly, surprise witness. By the way, the reason surprise witness's research is so bad, Chris, you're gonna love this. I found this out today, and I've got permission to say it as well. The reason her research is so bad is because all her research used to be done by her mod team, and her mod team abandoned her, so she's got no researchers left. So this woman legitimately can't do the work. That's why it's so bad. Allegedly. That's the opinion of other people. We're gonna read a blog post from one of her ex-mods, by the way, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know them, but I love you. And I love reality. who talk to me. Very based. Okay? Fuck these people. They are amateur hour clowns. I cannot stress this enough. And you're gonna come at me for my research? For my channel's research? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're big believers here. That if you're gonna take a shot, you better have enough gunpowder in there. You better have the right type of bullet. We're big believers in that, because the way this channel works is I think about the optics, Jenny does the research. We're pretty open about this. It's why we're a good team. So don't come at us about our work when you could never do it yourself. You're a hack. And you know what? If you've got an issue with me saying that, before you think of suing me, at least unblock me on Twitter. At least come fucking talk to me. You know, like the big YouTube, like the queen of YouTube you are. Come have a chat. I'm right here. I haven't blocked you. I haven't blocked fucking anyone. Queen of YouTube. I'm not scared of anything. I'm not afraid. I don't care what any of you think. Block, block, block. Oh my god. Oh my god, he called me basic. I have to block him. Beckett with 2 T's. So true.
Heard from former employees, current employees, what he's heard about James Warren and all of the other information that he presented. Most of that entire video was just showing text messages from personally verified employees, which I told people in that video, take that, you know, as you will. He makes it very clear that the information that he's bringing up is not true insofar as it is information that he's heard from people working in the company. And he goes out of his way to say that multiple times.
Can you imagine if we did this on the other direction? Can you imagine if I was an actual Mr. Beast Glazer, okay? Can you imagine if I said, well, you keep saying all these things you can't substantiate, but I heard from Mr. Beast lawyer that Mr. Beast is a lovely place to work. I've heard that apparently even DogPack thought Mr. Beast was nice to work. Do you see how disingenuous that is? Do you see how much bullshit that is? But guys, I've heard that Mr. Beast is a lovely man who's very kind. Actually, if you want a story about Mr. Beast, go and check out Now Recording's new recording episode that we just brought out today, because it's got a fucking banging story in it. Go watch Now Recording's new podcast after this. Don't leave me, okay? I need you. FPS Diesel, your thumbnail is Scarlet still, Lamau. Is it? Fucking shouldn't be. Is it? Christ, give me a second. Why is my thumbnail Scarlet? What the fuck? It shouldn't be. Okay, hold on. And apparently Scarlet's just getting shit on. It's can't get away from it. Thank you, Diesel. Teddy with the $4.99. I allegedly want to turn this guy into a plushie. Based, let's go.
And a big part of my channel is trying
It fucking shouldn't be. I'm very sad about that. I worked really hard on today's thumbnail.
to just say, hey, we're not always going to have all of the concrete information at our disposal. I want people to discuss and talk.
I don't remember when she compared herself to Rosa Parks. I haven't seen that clip. I really fucking want to, though. Please, somebody tweet that clip at me. Please, Cope and Seethe on like Twitter. It's got the same symbol as this channel. I think it's in the description. Please DM me that clip. All of you. I desperately want to see it.
About these things and think critically about a situation like this without needing to, completely vet the evidence. It's very similar to the situation with DogPack in regard to the yacht on the raft when Ludwig and him were bickering about it. Ludwig cares deeply about his journalistic integrity. And when you get into that side of the argument, then it's a matter of, well, I'm not willing to say, because we don't know for an absolute certainty, that there was a yacht off camera that they were going and sitting in when they weren't showing up on camera. When you're coming at it from a journalistic perspective, it's a very dangerous game to play. And we can see the fallout from that when Dawson, going through all these testimonies that are being presented to him, takes one like this and includes it in a large section talking about James Warren and the other negative aspects of him. Regardless of how often he tells us that these are just testimonies or reports or messages that are shared from former or current Mr. Beast employees, regardless of that, when you sit it next to a bunch of other information that makes James look bad, people are more likely to assume that that is also going to be true regardless.
Is this what this guy's videos are like? Are you just explaining the fucking obvious all the time? God, no wonder the anti-Mr. Beast crowd is full of fucking retards. Holy shit! This is just to get it to 10 minutes, isn't it? This is some of the worst commentary content I've ever fucking seen. How do you have 40,000 subscribers? What the fuck is going on?
It's not about it being more logically correct. It's about public perception. And so when people have argued with me in the past,
Teddy with $4.99. Lol, I also rode at the front of the bus. I'm just like her.
About how if he provides these things or he makes or if DogPack makes a few too many jokes, it's going to look bad for him because people could use that. I don't agree with them.
Hold on.
Completely. But in a situation like this, it would be foolish not to. I can see the company coming out and saying, hey, he couldn't wait a week just to verify if this was true or not. And he threw it in there and he's, slandering our, secret CEO. And why should we trust literally any of the other allegations that he's thrown out if it's just, gossip that he's heard that he's sharing to the internet?
Yeah, it's almost like that's what I said. And then you all went fucking schizo on me. That's real fucking interesting, isn't it? It's almost like, I don't know, Chris was right, I was right, Diori was right, Keemstar was right. It's almost like we were fucking right, wasn't it? And you should have just listened to us, and then you could have avoided all of this. Except that you're, fucking dumb. Because we're detractors. We're detractors. Because I promise you, the next group of people that's going to do this to you retards isn't going to be online commentary. It's going to be Mr. Beast. That's what he's going to do. And how are you going to deal with it then? What are you going to do?
They're going to do that. In my full perspective, I don't know if this is necessarily going to be a nail in the coffin of DogPack being able to report information that he's being shared. DogPack brought it up in the second Oompa interview that he did, and he kind of briefly talked about at the beginning of this secret CEO video, where he said that people are going to these major news outlets. And in the Oompaville interview, he talked about how he was comfortable with, kind of taking a backseat and just being one of those tiny dominoes. Because as we're seeing now, NBC News, I believe it's them, I'll put it on screen if it isn't, did an interview with Rosanne Pansino. Major news outlets are starting to cover this information. And that was the goal to begin with, because we knew that this little bubble of, commentary drama on YouTube, our little niche, was not going to be the target audience that was going to actually do anything to make changes. It has to be, you know, the kids that watch or the parents that are, you know, supposed to monitor what their kids are watching and take care of that. And
I hate these accountability people. Oh, I knew that we wouldn't be the ones. We're just a small part of it. We're just a tiny part of it. What do you think's going to happen? Realistically speaking, do you actually understand how the real world works? At best, the damage will be done in the short term to his company. He's a multi-millionaire. So who fucking, like, really, does it make any difference? Is that what accountability looks like to you? So you get to, like, pat yourself on the back? Do you think people are going to come back to Rosanne after it's done? Like, do you know what happens in big dramas like this when you base your channel on it? Because that audience isn't there for you. Because you're fucking boring. You're fucking boring. Do you know why I didn't want to cover this? Do you know why I didn't want to cover DogPack? Because despite the fact the story's very interesting, you guys are fucking boring. DogPack with, like, going in, like, this commentary bullshit get up. It's boring. It's played out. And I didn't want to be part of it. I don't want an audience based on fucking this shit, okay? You know, Diorio says this. The numbers actually aren't that good for us when we do this shit. Tonight, this is probably the best numbers I can expect out of this whole fucking thing. Other than maybe when I leaked Chris Tyson. Because I think that was, yeah, I think that was better. But generally, like, again, I'd rather have people come and watch me for me. I can understand why people like this don't. Because no one's going to do that. Listen, I can't be too bad at him. Listen, he got bullied as a child until he became a wizard. You know what you did? You pushed it into the real world. You know what the real world's gonna say? Wow, this bitch with the cake channel's really whiny. That's what normal people are gonna say. Or they're gonna say, who's Mr. Beast? God. A good example is you, Becca. A lot of ACC people found your content, sub for the ACC content like myself, and then found ourselves liking you for your personality. Yeah. And I appreciate all of you. I mean, I said this on Chris's the other night. Like, I'm not as edgy as some people in commentary, but I'm pretty edgy. Like, in comparison to shit like this, like fucking milquetoast shit. But you make good content, you make people laugh, that's the point. That's, you know, I want to create something entertaining for you guys, not just give you a fucking news story. I hate this neutral presentation of news. Hey gang, welcome to today's 7,000th episode on Internet Drama. Let's talk about what's happening. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm just here to present the facts to you. I don't care. Don't care. I hate that kind of content. Don't hate the content creators making it. I just hate the content bracket, okay? I just hate the content bracket. I just think it's so fucking soulless. Do you know, have you ever scrolled through random video essays, like these 10-15 minute video essays from different channels? If you do it for a while, what you'll realize is you'll forget whose channel you're on. Because all of it looks the same, all of it sounds the same, all of it feels the same. It's soulless slop. And it's so depressing that this is the point commentaries come to for the vast majority of fucking people. No, I hate the creators at this point. Chud is quaking. Chud, listen, Chud's great. I saw Chud's coverage of me, by the way. He says in that, you know, Chud does this really nice thing. It's usually me who does this. Every now and again, I'll talk about Chud and I'll tell the story. But Chud's like, hey, did you know that Beckett and I met up in London? We had a beer together. Fun fact. I was like, that's so cute. Yeah, I like Chud. I do like Chud. He's right. I can be a bit serious and soy sometimes, but I like Chud. He's, you know, he was like, Beckett and I have had our ups and downs. Which is true. But you know what? If you can get past the ups and downs with another content creator, it's fine. It's all fair game. It's all good. I do like Chud.
Now that we're seeing it hit mass media, we're going to actually, hopefully, start to see some movement as long as more and more information that is vetted gets out. But regardless of him screwing up with this DV charge, which, again, is serious, that does not take away from what he included in his first video, the interview with Jake Weddle. It does not take away from those points.
It doesn't take away from the fact that Mr. Beast committed war crimes against Jake Weddle. Do you know what? I disagree with Turkey Tom. I disagree with Turkey Tom. I publicly disagree with Turkey Tom. Who fucking cares? I'm sorry, Jake Weddle? I wish Mr. Beast had done worse to him. He fucking deserves it. Oh my god. Because Tom's like, I can see the seriousness to it. Do you know what? Actually, unironically, because I'm annoyed. I'm saying that because I'm annoyed. But actually, unironically, I saw Tom's take on that on Chuds the next day. And I actually found myself agreeing with Tom. I was like, yeah, you know what? It's an issue. It's an issue. I can see where you're coming from, Tom. And he was like much more middle ground. And I was like, yeah. That said, as time has moved on, I now completely disagree with him. I think I don't think it was even a fucking challenge anymore. I think the Mr. Beast crew were like, wouldn't it be funny if we just like locked Weddle in solitary confinement? We'll film it. We'll say it's an episode. How much money are we prepared to spend to torture this man? And I think that's based. I think that's fucking based. I fucking hate these people.
I think if anything, it takes more credibility away from some of the other content that he covered in this, secret CEO video, where a lot of the other stuff, most of everything else in that video was testimony. I think I'm absolutely going to get a bit of shit for this.
Oh yeah, it's really interesting. I think this bit of testimony he used, which was unreliable, may call into question the other unreliable testimony he has. What a fucking stunning take, bro. How'd you come to that conclusion? Were you up all night thinking of that? Like, fucking hell. I'm the last true commentator. So true, Teddy. He took bets on how long he would last with Delaware.
Because I have played Fortnite with the guy, and I have, tried to look at this even with.
Oh, holy shit. Jenny made this. She's just reminded me. Sending my most annoying employee to a CIA black site. The meme is real. Jenny fucking called it. Jenny called it. The meme is real. That's fucking hilarious.
Without using absolute evidence, trying to share with you guys other perspectives that I think myself or that I don't think myself, and allow you guys to make those decisions. I'm not going to act like I wasn't under the impression that he probably did have a DV case. I did have that assumption when this stuff was coming out. I am never going to foster this idea that I think that whatever I deliver to you, I am absolutely right about. Most of what I'm trying to do is show you guys different perspectives or look at things objectively. And at the very least, admit when I know that I have a bias affecting my thoughts. I think I've done a pretty all right job with that, but because...
Do you know what an actual friend does? I had some stuff I was looking at, and I talked to Chris about, and he was like, you shouldn't release that. You shouldn't release that, Beckett. That would be a mistake. You don't know. You can't prove it. Don't release it. Do you know what happens when I talk to Nick Diorio about stuff I can't verify? Can't back it up. Where's the smoking gun, Beckett? That's a good story, Beckett. Can you prove it? Do you know what happens when I talk to Xylee? Hey, can you prove that? That sounds like a bombshell, but can you prove it? And do you know why? Do you know why, I haven't had any major optical fuck-ups in the last, year? Because the people around me are honest with me. And if I don't have something, they fucking tell me. And the way they react to things tells me, because I trust them, what I should, how I should handle some of that information. Yeah, of course you can come in, Chris. Call me. Call me. I've got a song stuck in my head. I don't know what it is. Phone me, Chris. Phone me. 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 Chris, I'm so alone. There we go. Hey, bro.
1 second, Beckett.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna tell you, we're friends. We're friendly, right?
Yeah, we're mates.
We've played Fortnite together. So anytime that you fuck up and you spread false allegations, I will be biased to you.
Oh,
from
thank you.
now
I
on.
appreciate that.
Of course.
That's
We
helpful.
played Fortnite. We played
Fortnite.
Fortnite together. We played Fortnite together. Bro, how am I the only one that keeps catching that going, what do you mean? Oh, I played Fortnite
I
with
saw,
him,
yeah,
so
I
have
saw,
a
I saw
bias.
Cam's stream on it. I saw it on Cam's channel. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You play Fortnite together? What are you doing? These are your sources.
Who cares that you're playing Fortnite? You don't know this motherfucker. He lied about the position of how long he was at the company, how he even got the job in the first place, where the cease and desist is coming from. He lied about Keem putting out a dissemination campaign against the ex. Bro, how the fuck are you retards chalking this up to I played Fortnite with him?
Do you remember during the ACC stuff when I started talking to Lio and I joined Guac and like people like Enla and a load of the anti-Lio crowd were like, well, that kind of makes you questionable as a source. And rather than me going, how dare you question me as a source just because I'm talking to Lio and I've become a bit more like, I don't know, neutral with him at points. I said, no, that you're right. You should consider that. Because you should. Obviously, the closer I got to Lio and that story, the more it was going to bias me in all directions. Lio believes I'm biased towards Kumu. I'm openly biased towards Vlad because he is my friend. And I could be biased towards like Lio in certain situations because I see a side of him that other people might not necessarily see.
My first question is, have you played Fortnite with Lio?
No,
That's the real allegation.
We mostly just argue about Mecha.
Nah, got it. Totally fair.
That's we just have arguments mostly about Gundam.
That Quinto video is giving me just fucking like actual AIDS. I don't think I've ever seen somebody fuck up this hard. I'm also being told, I don't know how real this is. Apparently this dude like shot up in subs in like less than a month and a half. Like the 30K plus. Like
Really?
This dude doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Like this dude is way in over his head. He has no idea what is happening or how to handle this. This is funny to watch.
You know, it's one of those things, like, a few people, like, I've seen the comments of, oh, well, let this guy with his 2,000 sub channel think he's important. Look, don't get me wrong. I'm by no means big.
Nope.
But I have 2,000 subs, and I regularly pull around 200 concurrent viewers. And I pull around 100% or 200% of my subscriber count on the content I put out.
Mm-hmm.
My actual returns are really good.
That is not normal. That's not normal for channels of your size to even have over 200 to 150. Usually 2K sub channels are hitting like 40, 50 viewers, maybe 60 if they're lucky. That's not normal.
And doing it on multiple topics without just being stuck on a story. Like, you guys can big bro me. I don't mind. Listen. Also, another thing I really want to point out. This isn't my job. I am not making content every fucking day. I stream 2 days a week and occasionally put a video out. I have a full-time job and I'm doing this. So for those channels like this who have 40k subs and you think that means something, who fucking cares? Who the fuck are you, actually?
Mm-hmm.
So
it's just really funny though that these dudes are the ones that are like spearheading the defense force against like DogPack and Rosanna and fucking Surprise Witness. Don't pretend I didn't see you in here, Cam, by the way. Trying to be like, oh, Surprise Witness just sent it to him. DogPack went with it anyways. Surprise Witness sent that information in the first place. Shouldn't have even told him about it. And even if she did, she should have denounced it almost immediately, the second it came out. Instead, she tried to dick around with it. Got me?
I'm going to be clear as well. We'd already disproved this. Like, I was waiting. Because actually, I was going to bring out a video this weekend on it. But we'd already gone to other lawyers with actual licenses still, who've been practicing for like 10, 20 years, and checked it. And it wasn't that hard to disprove. You don't need the FOIs. We could do it with a lot less time than DogPack and Surprise did.
I will correct myself. So on the Quentin stuff, he definitely shot up. Cam, I assume that you jumped. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll own that right now. Because I'm getting DMs from angry people. So that is my assumption. I apologize. 3 seconds of my life. You see how easy that was?
Yeah. Quick apology.
You see,
well, I will say this, like, and again, I said this earlier. I've been nicer to Cam because I think Cam's been I think Cam was actually one of the few people who was charitable about the research we did. So I'm inclined to be more nicer to Cam.
I'm kind of like 50-50 on that, man. He was too afraid to just be brutally honest and say there are things DogPack lied about in here in this video. You know, this video will present that to you instead of being like, oh, it's a little mean. It's a little mean against DogPack, a little critical.
We have a Discord, Cam, or if anyone else, if you would like to come and talk about this, if you would like to have a conversation about this surprise witness before I go into surprise witnesses law, you're very welcome. You're very welcome, and it won't be me screaming at you, by the way, if it's Cam. It really won't be that. But you're very welcome to join the Discord and come and talk about it. We won't be playing Fortnite.
But no, we won't be playing Fortnite. We don't want to build bias against you. We don't want to build bias towards you by playing Fortnite, bro. We can't do that. Fortnite is evil.
Fortnite is evil. But I think that's my actual biggest problem with the Oreo, his obsession with Fortnite. It's so fucking Zoomer. I can't deal with it. And fucking Tom with all the fucking like Rizzity.
The Rizzity shit's okay. I could deal with that. But like, I would rather Diorio play Destiny too because I am a sadist. But that's just
true.
Me.
Are you getting a new Warhammer game?
I was thinking about it. It's kind of like mixed on.
You should, because then we can play multiplayer together, because I've just bought it.
Ooh. So that means we can create bias towards each other.
We've already done that, bro.
I see. We can play Warhammer. And anytime we fuck up, we'll just be like, I played Warhammer with them.
We play Warhammer together. We were in the same fucking chapter and everything.
Yeah, guys, like, come on. I have to be nice to him. I'm wrong. Cecil, shut up. Shut up.
Cecil.
I almost cut too deep on Cecil. I had to stop myself.
No, the problem with Cecil is she's actually just like too much of my favorite person. Unironically, like Cecil, like I am a full-on Cecil stan.
Cecil stan. I've been a stan since the fucking like Onision days, bro.
Wait.
I'll let you go though.
Oh yeah, no worries. Okay, cool.
What do you say? Wait to?
Food shops, not the real food shops, by the way. I think.
I
think that's Kenny. How you doing, bro? By the way, Copenhagen, did you see Surprise Witness answer my question about you on stream? I can send you a link. I did not. Please, God, send me a link.
Please send the link. I really hope somebody clipped out our stream together and she got mad at that.
God, that's so funny. Beckett, do you think any of what DogPack has said has met the actual malice threshold of reckless disregard for the truth? Here's what I'm going to say. I'm not a lawyer, and I have no fucking opinion on American law.
I'm also not a lawyer. Do I believe that he's a complete fuck up and should hand this story off at this point? Yeah. But malicious? I would say disgruntled ex-employee with an axe to grind, but I wouldn't call it directly like full-blown malicious. Not yet. I think he's just an idiot.
Yeah, I don't think it's malice, isn't? Because there's lots of things he could have made up.
Yeah, a lot.
And I think like has DogPack lied with no information behind him? I don't think so. Has DogPack taken rumors and run with them? Yeah.
And insinuate that they're potentially true, yeah. Like, we have to add that part. Yeah. I think he's doing insinuations that he believes those are true.
I think DogPack is incompetent. And I think that,
incredibly.
And I think he is. Let's get something clear about the clout stuff, by the way. Because I said earlier, I'm on YouTube. I'm clearly putting my voice and face out there. I clearly want attention.
Whore.
That's not a monetary gain. You may just want the attention, same way I do. I want to make something and have people watch and enjoy it. It's not all about money. I was just curious. Oh, Phobia, don't worry. I was like, I mean, I was playing off kind of your question, but the truth is, I'm
Yeah,
not.
no.
You're good, Phobia.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We're just trying to like articulate our points in a way that makes sense to the overall audience instead of jumping onto something like other people. You know.
I think I missed a load of super chats as well. Give me a second. Okay. Right. Teddy with the 4.99. Look at things objectively. I just want you to call someone a slur, then do a flip base, Teddy. Boogie with the 1.99. This reminds me of what happened to Tim Pool today. I really want to talk about that at some point. And
That looks so progressive victory, but for the Russians.
Well, I mean, somebody messaged me who's like a political operator, who I was chatting to around the time. He was like, "Ha, look, this is the very thing you were worried that could happen with PV. It's just, you know." And I was like, yeah, this is because this isn't the first time this shit has happened, by the way. Anyway, Boogie Fan 199. Chris, when will you troll corrects? Autocorrects sucks.
I will not be stepping into the octagon that is the Cyrax community. I have been warned 100 times not to stick my face in there because it is a hellscape of people, and I have no desire to get in on that. I'm gonna be honest. I was warned when I started doing lolcow content not to like push into that territory of people, of those creators. Just don't even try it. They said it's not good. I'm like, okay, throw my hands up. I don't want anything to do with Cyrax.
Before you go, do you want to watch this clip with me of
yes, of course, buddy. We just did a whole stream shitting on her, and you called her a sex doll but crying.
Clip not available.
Oh, did she private the stream?
I think she might have done. Clip not
she
available.
Watching?
That's interesting.
Hey, witness, if you're watching, I still think you're a dumb bitch, and there's a lot of history on you that I still have yet to touch.
That's fucking bullshit. Food shops. Right, we'll take it as testimony. Food shops, what did she say? I'll give you some time to type it out. Holy shit, that's fucking frustrating.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is annoying.
I'm actually sad. I'm like truly heartbroken.
I am sad. What a fucking coward.
I'm like borderline suicidal.
Oh, food shops trying to resend. Oh, it's members only.
Gay. Just kidding. I do that too. Can't really criticize. I can't criticize that.
I need to go and buy a membership just to watch this.
No, do not pay the lolcow money. You're not allowed to touch the poo. First rule of lolcows, never pay them.
Fuck. That's so annoying. Okay, food shops, you can just type what she said. I'm interested.
See, this is why she needs a farm thread, bro. They would have caught that.
They would have caught that. Holy shit.
I'm not advocating for a Kiwi farms thread. That was a joke before she loses her mind.
Xylee reacted to the stream? Did she? I don't think she did. I didn't see it.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
Shop says it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fair.
All right.
She basically, the one thing Food Shop said is like that she avoided the yes, people can come play Warhammer with me for the like 3 people who've DM'd me over that. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Food Shop said, I know she never addresses the paid off portion of the question. That's interesting. I'm not surprised, but okay, cool. Cam, you're very welcome to call in. Whenever you want, I'm very happy to talk to you. I want to be very clear as well. I understand the position you guys are in, that you don't want to call this person out because now a chunk of your audience are watching you as DogPack supporters. And I also understand from the position of Cam that, you know what, if Chris was in major drama, I may not want to cover it and I may just be neutral on it.
No, you should cover it if I fuck up that hard.
It depends how hard you fuck up and over what. But I might.
No, like, if I fuck up like super hard, I expect people to like say something about it. Even if it's like even like if it's a genuine fuck up like DogPack, I would expect people to be as hard as we have been on others towards me. And I'm not gonna like fold and try to make excuses for it. I'll own that. Like a genuine fuck up, I'll own that if it's a fuck up on like a report or something.
But there's a difference when you're like, what I mean is like, I wouldn't defend you. I wouldn't be like, no, we need to leave Chris alone because that's just bollocks.
Right.
But like, it might be like, do you know what? I'll be honest because I've done this with other people. When I've seen friends or people I'm friendly with fuck up really badly, For people who know
Top
my
foolery.
history, yeah, I've burnt them to the fucking ground. Actually, I have a really strong reputation for this. In fact, actually, I've caught a lot of criticism where it's like, well, these people were people you were friendly with. I did this with Wick as well. And
Wick has no teeth.
Wick has no teeth. And I've done so before anyone thinks, oh well, you just wouldn't criticize. No, actually, I have form. But with someone like Chris, depends what it is. But what I might do is say, hey, yeah, this is a fuck up. He's an idiot, but I'm not going to talk any further about it because I just don't want to. But I'm not going to defend it. And that's usually like, you should at least, and that's kind of the status quo.
I need that clip of Chud Logic shouting, "Where is the rape? Someone please, I'm begging you." Okay, I'm pretty sure I have that clip somewhere. Kumo, I'll send it to Beckett to send it to you if I find it.
Okay, cool.
I needed it for my own shit. I'll let you go.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit, buddy. Later.
See you.
Okay, critical with the 999. Screw with Chris said by the screw with Chris said by the screw what Chris said by the membership. Yeah, like it's interesting, but I think Food Shops typed in what it was. Where the fuck is it? Food Shops. I asked her why she called you a paid-off shill, and I mentioned you covered the Chris Tyson thing before everyone else, and she only talks about Chris and you running cover for Beast. God, that's fucking... You know, if you're gonna frame people disingenuously, don't be surprised when they do it back to you. That's why I've got no charity for her. That's why I've got absolutely no fucking charity. She pulled this shit first. Okay, speaking of which, maybe this is a good time to move on to the next section of the stream. Thank you for the call in, Chris. It's a nice break. That's why I'm gonna have to make a video on this, isn't it? Because I'm actually gonna have to do something tighter. Usually my streams are pretty tight, but tonight we're getting a bit loose. So this is the Surprise Witness channel. Now, before we get to this, there's something I haven't seen before, and I would like to.
Hello, everybody. I have some major.
Shut up. Where is it? This. She did 4 episodes of a podcast with her husband, and I want to have a look what it is like. She did 4 episodes, and the last one was 5 months ago, and then they stopped doing them. Oh, wait, what? Taking my American fiancé to India for the first time. What is this? We're going to watch the president one. We're going to watch some of the president one.
It's the Prem for president. Just 2 updates. 1, I could never run for U.S. president. Wasn't born in the U.S.
I don't know if Cam stuck around. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to press him. If he doesn't want to call in, I'm not going to be mean to him about it. It's fine.
But second, I wouldn't want that job. It's probably one of the worst jobs to have. You don't get to do anything yourself anyway. You're just making other people's... You're basically...
Oh my god, it's so boring.
Following orders and
oh my god, it's so boring.
The people that put you in, the super PACs that put you in, the companies that put you in, they're deciding what's going on. The people that are running show behind the scene are deciding what's going on.
This is 7 minutes long. Is it just him talking for 7 minutes?
So I wouldn't want that.
Here we go.
Nonprofits that have a bunch of branches, spiritual societies, anything that's like got a president and a vice president and a co-president and a social media team and there's all these people you got. Oh no. I mean, honestly, just naming this stuff is giving me anxiety. I have, as you know, better than anyone, I have put a lot of effort, true work into getting out of that world and, leaving. I was working as a lawyer and leaving that and,
Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, that was it. I just wanted to have a look. Okay, so first off, who is this woman? Let's have a look. So this probably isn't the one I set up. I want this is. See how prepared we are these days. This is God's Chosen or tabloid trash. You decide. A blog written by, as I understand it, one of her former mods. And I don't know who you are, but you're very based. Thank you very much. And now you get to hear your blog read in a British accent. I hope you're excited. Teddy499, bye, gotta go. Find an Indian to interview just to show this person how to do it while not being boring. See ya. Good evening, buddy. Take care of yourself. And I will see you next time. Okay. After a bunch of us fled Popcorn Planet, which is interesting. I've actually talked about Popcorn Planet before because I fucking hate Popcorn Planet. I can't remember why I hate Popcorn Planet. I can't remember the context. I can't remember what I was looking at. But I fucking hate Popcorn Planet. So congratulations on your freedom. Yeah, this God's Chosen thing. She does this whole, like, I'm God's Chosen. I'm the queen of YouTube. Okay, firstly, if you were God's Chosen, he wouldn't have done this to you. Because your life is a fucking hellscape. I actually don't think anything about this woman is real. I don't think she's comfortable with herself. I don't think she knows herself. I think this is a woman who is deeply, deeply insecure. We all have things about ourselves we don't like. That's normal. That's reality. I think this is a woman who really cannot deal with how she has ended up as a person. God's favorite joke? So true. And besides, I'm God's favorite. Everyone knows that, okay? Look how fucking amazing my life is. My life is so good. Okay? I'm kidding. He tortures me. Okay, anyway, we're moving on. After a bunch of us fled... What the fuck am I doing? You can tell it's been a long couple of days. After a bunch of us fled Popcorn Planet, some of us found a home on That Surprise Witness YouTube channel. One refugee, Nola Lola, had already been... Great fucking name, by the way. Had already been doing research for BJ, the host of the channel at the time. At the time, she wanted that fact kept secret because she didn't want to bring any sort of backlash to BJ, considering that we were former Headlines team members, as well as moderators for Andy Signor of Popcorn Planet. When BG modded the both of us, it seemed to indicate that she understood our situation and what we'd been through, especially since Nola Lola laid the whole thing out for her. Fast forward 2 years later, and I find myself unmodded with Andy being bestowed the status. That was a slap in the face that I was not expecting, but it's her choice to lay down with swine, in my opinion. I don't know who any of those people are, but I'm sure it was a bitch. You have my sympathy, okay? I don't know that drama. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm kind of interested. If any of you want to reach out to me and explain what that fucking drama was, we do a like lore on this channel, so I'd be happy to go over it if it's funny. Just recently, a clip was shared with me of BJ saying that if we wanted people to believe us, maybe we should make videos. I have over 2 years of such videos. I knew BJ barely acknowledged my existence, but surely she had an inkling of that's what I was doing, right? Honestly, I think she does. It's simply her way of belittling our efforts. She did forget I made videos on her behalf. Did she forget that I made videos on her behalf? On her boy Bam Majera's behalf? I don't think she has. I also think she never bothered to watch them. I'd like to take a minute to explain why I made videos on her legal battle with Limar Jamerovich. This is very mean to a dyslexic. I went through every video she made to make some notes to refute what Lima was alleging. Armed with that knowledge, I wrote blog posts and created videos outlining what I'd discovered. And even though it seemed that BJ doesn't care about my work, I do. So I will not remove them from here nor my channel. Besides that, it would be incredibly petty and impugn my integrity, which I absolutely refuse to do. Maybe BJ just thought my work was not up to her high standards. Who knows? But what I do know is that I don't like when my friends and I are treated like second-class citizens, when our experiences are belittled, when our work, and yes, I'm not the only one who's written about or created videos on Andy Segal's reprehensible behavior, is not in any way acknowledged, especially by someone who purported to care. Since BJ mentioned herself, Andy, and Sloan in the same breath, I'll talk just a bit about Sloan here. I enjoyed his videos for a bit, But as with the other two, YouTube fame seems to have inflated their egos to an insufferable degree, in my opinion. Be careful with your nose. When your nose is up so high in the air, your feet leave the ground. That's a sign that you're not rooted in reality. I may not be as smart, as young, or as beautiful, but I have decades of life experience that has taught me the importance of things like honesty, integrity, gratitude, humility, loyalty, and that's all I really need. As a mum, I have to say that I'm highly disappointed. So, what's interesting about like this particular one is BJ herself seems to have not really do her own research or her own work much anymore. It seems like she's off with the fucking fairies, which to anyone who's watching this footage probably shouldn't be a great fucking surprise. I have yet to hear anybody other than the current people fucking licking her feet say anything good about this woman. She just seems fucking crazy. Now, basic research would tell you who I am. Basic research, because while I'm not very big, especially in the drama you're involved in, Cope and Seethe has played a decent part of it, actually. We've been around for this. And not in a little, oh, they made a video kind of way. People are, in her Mr. Beast documentary, she shows Turkey Tom reading our thread on the subject. She shows it. It's just a clip. It's just B footage. Great way to use other people's footage, by the way. Fucking hack. It's just B footage. But that means that she's gone through and watched a stream of Turkey Tom going over our thread. She knows who we are. Now, there's one or two ways you can do that. You see with this, I was like, oh, I know Popcorn Planet. I've spoken about that dude once. Can't even remember what it's in relation to, but I know I've talked about him, right? If I was about to level a load of fucking criticism towards him, like genuine criticism, I might go and have a look. Make sure I'm right about it. Absolutely fucking brain dead. Anyway, so heading back for a moment. We're gonna have a look at some of her content. Now I want to go to like the oldest here, this because let's see what this is like. Britney Spears court documents. So this was put out, I believe, when she was still a lawyer 3 years ago. Let's have a look. God.
Wait a second. Isn't that Sam Ingham's job? Like, what do Britney's privacy rights have to do with her money? Because Jamie's job, as far as I'm concerned, is like just to conserve Britney's estate. So this is what I looked at. This appointment of a lawyer for the conservatee is on the California court's government website. And this website has this thing called like a conservator's handbook. That handbook kind of lays out like everything to expect if you are the conservator.
God, this pink aesthetic thing isn't new, is it? So even 3 years ago, you were making schizo videos about this shit? What the fuck? Look at this. Look at these. Okay, let's have a look at this one. We're gonna dig deep. I've got some stuff that's a bit more prepared that people have like looked through and sent me, but I just wanna see for myself what this woman's like. Oh, by the way, where's the clip of her comparing herself to Rosa Parks? Has anyone sent me that yet? Please send me the Rosa Parks clip. Please, guys, I need to see it. I need to see the Rosa Parks clip. Oh, I've got it from two people. From two people, both of you. Thank you very, very much. You can both be accepted into the DM circle. You're both based. Thank you. Okay. Do we go with? We'll go with this one because it's time stamped. Thank you. Thank you very much. So this is the video, and the timestamp is 38 minutes. 38 minutes. Okay.
What happened? Be straightforward about it. Don't embellish. And I think that'll get her a really far way. It'll get her a long way with the public. You'll get her a long way with me. Just say why. That's all I'm wondering. That's all I'm wondering. Why, when she came out and said stuff about Amanda Rabb's cause of death, it didn't match up word for word of what we got from the autopsy. Why? I still haven't seen a satisfactory explanation. I still haven't. And, you know, would my life be easier if I didn't have all this stress and headache? Sure. But, you know, that could be said about a lot of people in the past who, you know, y'all think Rosa Parks' life would have been easier if she would have just sat on the back of the bus? Probably. But somebody had to do it.
No, come on. You guys, I'm like Rosa Parks. I just have to get up and say that you cannot put me at the back of this bus.
Somebody had to be upset about a lot of people in the past who, you know, y'all think Rosa Parks' life would have been easier if she would have just sat on the back of the bus? Probably. But somebody had to do it. Somebody had to be the Rosa Parks. Somebody had to sit in the front of the bus. A black person had to, a person of color. Someone had to. Someone had to sit at those lunch.
You are one mint julep away from being a fucking slave owner. Are you serious? Come on. What?
Counters. Someone had to do that. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm advocating for our constitutionally protected rights. It's not like and again, I want to be very clear. I do this a lot. I say it a lot. I just want to be very clear. You see it down there and all that. I don't advocate for violence and anyone participating in violence of any kind, any sort, as a means to get their, you know.
I hate this shit. If you feel like your channel has to actively say, this is opinion and commentary, I don't advocate for violence, I don't advocate for harassment, I don't do this. If you have to keep saying that because your audience keeps doing it, maybe you are at some point the cause. Right? Like, if I did that, if I was like, I'm not here to advocate mocking these people, I don't want you to go and, like, be mean to them. I don't want you to form opinions on them or do what you want. Guys, do what you want. I don't advocate for or against. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, you are independent actors. You're adults, I hope. Because you really, I don't know why you're watching me if you're not. Go to bed. Go to bed. If you are not an adult, go to fucking bed. Do what you want. You're adults. I don't control you. I don't direct you. I am a guy who laughs at things on the internet. That's it. That's all I am. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you do off this channel. I don't feel responsible for it. I don't fucking care. This is desperation because you know what you're fucking doing. You are actively fucking psychotic. Well, we're adult minors. Jesus Christ, my rage.
Point across or their rights protected or whatever. On the whole, I just have to say I can't endorse it or condone it. It's not something I do. I am not resorting to violence. I have not resorted to violence, and I have asked y'all.
Oh, by the way, do you want to see her GoFundMe? Do you want to see her go fund me with this like fucking shit like it? Now, someone said there was doxing in this. I don't want to read too much in case there's doxing because I think there might be, but I just want to read this update from the 2nd of October 2023 because I read it and I thought it was funny. Someone has sent me a sexually explicit death threat for raising funds for this case. If something happens to me, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I love my life. I love what I do. I won't back up and I won't back down. The only thing I need within this fight is the funds to keep going. I have been harassed, viciously attacked, bullied, and terrorized for my investigations many times by those I am investigating. I will never stop searching for the truth. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I did that wrong. I will never stop searching for the truth. Ever. I have had people DM me saying that they're going to reconstitute my dead mother and rape her. Okay? No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. I've had death threats. No one cares. They don't matter. No one cares. Do you know what the biggest surprise of all of this currently is? The lack of death threats. No one has sent me any death threats through this entire thing, I don't think. Which is different, I'll admit. I'm actually, you know, I expect them. What are you guys doing? Actually, that's not true. That's not true. One person who I happen to know from someone else's server who hates me, sort of, he did send me a message saying like he was going to do terrible things to my dead mother's body, and that was nice. I appreciate him for that because it means he was listening. No one cares. No one cares. Stop this whole. Oh my god, I get harassment online. You are a commentary channel who talks shit, who blocks people. Of course you're going to get shit. If you don't like it, go make another type of content. Mad Max with 199. I don't scare either. Listen. Unless it's fucking COG. Unless it's COG, because COG actually will show up. This is why I never talk shit about COG, by the way. Unironically, I'm just like, COG will show up. COG will show up. I'm not talking shit about COG. He'll find where I fucking live. Most people are not going to do anything. They're just writing you insane shit online. Why do you care? Shut up. Why do you care? Holy shit. Let's have a look through some of those. Let's see, because people did work. People did work giving me stuff. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Okay. So, firstly, for all this right-wing stuff, by the way, this is her a few years ago. This is 2015. No hate. She was a fucking wokey. This chick used to be a fucking wokey. No hate painted on her. In 2015. Do you know where I was in 2015? Do you know what I was doing in 2015? I was running around in 2015 being like, feminists are destroying video games. If we'd met in 2015, I would have still hated you. 5 from Kairaz. But Beckett, she has found the truth. She threw away her law degree. For this, she has nothing left but the truth. So true. Oh my god. This girl's like desperate, by the way. This is what desperation looks like. And also, I want to be really clear. Well, I know how old she is because she's told us. This is when she was 25. She was 25, writing no hate on her face. Fucking loser. And now you're like an ultra conservative bitch? Come on. Come on. What, you graduated law school and suddenly you got outside university and college and went, oh, the real world's not like that. It's not like those liberal arts places. I have to be a conservative trad girl. Or was it when you like fucking had a nervous breakdown and had to give up your law degree? Was that it? Because that's what happened here. We're going to get to the video. But what happened here was this chick had a nervous breakdown and that's why her career fell apart. She became a conspiracy nut. Do you know how I know? Because I know people who spend like years of their life working for a job and hitting that job. You don't. I believe her. I believe her when she says that she got employed by a major New York law firm. I absolutely fucking believe her. Just that she cracked. That's it. Chris shilling his Twitter. Chris, can you just DM me things? Discord's open. If you send it to me here, hold on. It won't send it to me properly. Okay, maybe it will. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Fuck, okay, I have to download it. Give me a second. I'll literally sit here and wait for it to download, Chris. That's how good our friendship is. Do you know why? Because we played Fortnite together. Come at me. Have a fucking nervous breakdown and make it everyone else's fucking problem. Fuck off. What a fucking loser. What an actual loser. Holy shit. Okay. Come on. Okay. Let's bring this up. Downloads. There we go. Let's have a look. I want you to play it. No? Apparently, oh, fuck you then. Okay. I'll just go to like the ultimate extent to play it. Okay. See the fucking work I put in. Let's have a look.
Do you know about the James Warren DV charges?
People joke about this, but as far as I know, it's not true. One day we did a Google search in the office to check, but nothing. The
Oh,
originator
no
of
way.
the rumors was Jimmy's ex-girlfriend, Maddie Spidell. Between you and me, she's a wine drunk and always wanted to gossip on set. She told me a lot, but everyone has to be nice to her because she was dating Jimmy. If you can't tell by now, Mr. Beast is filled with gossip, rumors, and toxic crap. New
This actually sounds like something Tipster would say. I love it.
rumors every day.
Damn, I heard Redacted found
This
the
was
charges
worth
and
the
other
effort.
corroborated, but okay. What do you know about Lacoya Hill?
Redacted is a saint. I was very close with her. She was there when we Googled, but that domestic case was another James Warren. Jokes were made, but it wasn't him.
Yeah, those jokes seem to convince a lot of people. I've also heard from people who have witnessed.
I'm asking for an optics check. Post it. Post it. What are you talking about? Absolutely fucking post it. What are you talking about? I'm asking for an optics check. Post it. Okay. What have we got next? Oh my god. So good. So good. Okay. Let's go back. I'm so distracted tonight. Keep... Kill me. Right, okay, hold on. Right. Let's go to the top. There are documentaries about this woman. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. So let's clip about her law stuff.
Y'all know where I went to school? Went to school at the University of Pennsylvania Law School. It's the ‑5 law school in the country. I had to take out well over $150,000 to attend that school, and that was after I received $130-something scholarship. So when I took those loans out, I took them mostly from the government, like probably a lot of y'all did. And then there was a special program at Penn Law for the poor kids, which I was. I was definitely probably the lowest income student in my whole entire class, if not certainly in the bottom 5 as far as finance brackets go. When I started law school, I was on food stamps. I've been poor my whole life. There was a special poor kid scholarship. Some of y'all might have heard of them. You could take a loan from the school. And the way those loans work, of course, is when you pay them back, you have to pay interest.
What, you mean how... Well, I'm glad that somebody with a PhD in law can work out how interest works. What is this? Hey, Thuman, how you doing? I'm late. No worries, son. I hope you're having a good, pleasant night.
So let's say I took out $1,000 loan with a 5% interest rate. When I start making my money later, when it's time to pay the loan, I'll have to pay. Y'all know where I went to school?
What? Okay, so she went to Penn State. Let's have a look at this.
Limited access. So a writ of habeas...
Apparently this is her inability to understand what habeas corpus is. I don't know what... As far as isn't habeas corpus... You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to Google it because I can't remember what habeas corpus means. I think it's like transfer of like people, right? Yes. Corpus. A writ of habeas corpus is used to bring a prisoner or other detainee, institutionalized mental patient before the court to determine if a person's imprisonment or detainment is lawful. Yeah. Okay. It's law 101. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. I've never taken law. My degrees, very open. My degrees are in theology and counterterrorism. That qualifies me to talk about God and people who kill people because of God. That's pretty much, that's it. That's what it qualifies me to do. Okay.
Limited access. So a writ of habeas corpus, from my understanding, I'll see if I can get someone who really understands it and insert the explanation here. But from my understanding of habeas corpus is someone is missing or someone's being held against their will. Habeas corpus is Latin for to produce the body. So it's literally like bring the body into the courtroom and let me see it with my eyes, right? That's the point of a habeas corpus petition. Produce the body to the court so everyone can see they're fine, right? The attorney on the case is a public defender. This is from the court website. I can read up the docket.
Who is this lady? This is Silent Witness Thuman, who said that I look like a Mormon Scientologist and that I am paid opposition to defend Mr. Beast. I may be a little annoyed by this. Okay, she's also like completely fucking wackadoodle. She's like a crazy, crazy woman. She thinks everyone's doing an op against her, so commentary decided to give her a taste of what like actually having a mob of people hate you looks like.
And it says after she filed that, an order for transportation was filed by her as well. I don't know what that means. Maybe she was trying to get transported somewhere, like to a court.
Not Silent Witness, Surprise Witness. Fuck. It's not my fault her channel is a stupid fucking name.
Or to somewhere. And then it says on the 26th, petition for writ of habeas corpus filed by petitioner Dima is dismissed. So the petition was dismissed. Limited access. So a writ of habeas corpus, from my understanding, I'll see if I can.
You're a lawyer. What do you mean from your understanding? I just Googled it. And you're wrong. You have a law degree from a top university. Oh, God. This is like, so I had this thing with debating counterterrorism where a lot of people want to describe what terrorism is. And a lot of people are like, this is what terrorism is. But there's like this basic thing of like when you do like a qualification in this, usually what you find is terrorism has no meaning. Like there's no core thing that you go, that's terrorism. It's why in basically all academic studies on terrorism, the first sentences you'll read are, by terrorism, I mean this. It's usually in the introduction because everyone has their own kind of slight variation. Now that's something that is slightly different to each, it's slightly different as an understanding point from how the public might understand the word terrorism to how an academic's going to understand it. So when I approach that topic, I'll try and bring some of that into it. I got really frustrated with this because when talking to lay people, I was like, this is really hard, actually. It's really hard to explain this to you because you've not read the material. Why would you? This isn't your qualification. With something like this, your job is actually just to, what's a good way? Engage with the point and be like, I am the authority. This is what habeas corpus is. What appears to be a basic legal principle that everyone should have an understanding of. You don't. I don't understand how you can position yourself. I actually don't understand how, like, again, she keeps talking about how smart she is, how high her IQ is, how impressive she is, and God, also, hold on. This is like, every time you pause this woman, it's the worst fucking pause possible. Like, you can do it at any point, watch.
You can get someone who really understands it and insert the
Like, any time you pause, she looks absolutely fucking psychotic. It's like, just every time. It's actually kind of impressive. Okay, this is in relation to some girls she was investigating making wild accusation about what happened to them with zero proof.
Escape. Now listen, I'm not making any specific allegations, but the question that came up in my mind was, is this—
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Wrong window. Wrong window, guys. I apologize. Say pro streamer. Right.
She's gonna kick the windows out of my car to get out of a moving vehicle. It's like, so I had to let her out.
trying to escape. Now listen, I'm not making any specific allegations, but the question that came up in my mind was, is this kidnapping and human trafficking and abduction like you've hashtagged here? Or is it false imprisonment? And if it is, who's keeping Dia, Dima, Dahlia, whoever, captive? I want to be very clear. I don't know, but I'm going to show y'all a couple more things, and that's all I know.
Wait, does she just have a history of making like wild accusations against people with no fucking evidence? Jesus. I don't know, but I'll tell you what I do know.
I'm telling you the questions I'm asking, and if you have answers, please answer them in the comments below. Since February...
Hey, random viewer. Random viewer, if you know this was a kidnapping or something like that, can you just put it in the comments? Make it easy for us. Hey, Guy Rides with a 5. How much money did she take out of school? Did she just buy her way through school? I counted at least 2 loans and one poor program, I think. Fuck knows. I actually... This is so bizarre. Again, you can pause at any point.
2021, but I mean, since 2018. Has anyone seen Dia, Dima, Dahlia? I have been unable to locate anything that I can point to with certainty that they even exist after 2018. There is a picture of them on the ARA website, but there's a temporary restraining order that no one bothered to appear to court to, so they're not there. There's a habeas corpus petition, which was dismissed, so I don't know, did the judge see the body or not? Maybe if they unsealed the court records, I would know the answer, but all I can do is speculate. Then, the next month, hashtag abducted, missing girl. I don't know right now, but I can
I'm actually stunned into shock. I don't know what is wrong with this fucking woman. Why is everything she's involved in completely fucking crazy? Okay. She talks about how she was accused in court of showing people's addresses and doxing them. Wait, what? Hold on.
Addresses or anything like that, because that's really never my intention. And that's another thing too, is like, one of the things they were kind of saying in court is that I like published people's addresses and I published Lima's address. Like, it was never my intention to publish anyone's home address. Like, I certainly have published public records that have...
It was never my intention to publish someone's home address. You don't appear to be denying it.
Addresses on them for like ARA, for example. But I was under the impression that was a business address. So I've even said it in both of the different court cases now, California and New Jersey, through my lawyers and things like that. I've even said, like, look, if Lima can show me where I put in her social security number or phone number or home address, even though it's on a public record, I'll still hide it away, because it's not the point of the video. The point of the video has nothing to do with showing somebody's home address. No, I would never want to do that. And, you know, there's been allegations from anonymous clown accounts.
No, I didn't do that. I don't want to do that. What is this woman on? This is incredible. I think I'm gonna have to deep dive her. I think I'm actually gonna have to deep dive her. No wonder her firm kicked her to the curb, lol, for 2. Yeah. Not a shock.
You also see the information for David LeConte, which I have.
You also see the information for David LeConte.
Have redacted, even though it is supposed to be public information. Now, the next page is entitled Incident Report Additional Name List. And of course, here you do see her name on the additional name list. We will get more information about Lima in the preceding pages.
This is This is fucking docs information.
But I just wanted to show y'all each page of the report. I have redacted Lima's address, even though this is a publicly available police report. Anyone
have you? And even again, you could go and search this, right?
One could get this information.
So you're telling people where to find it. And the case number. And posting it publicly, even if you've redacted bits of it. And there does appear to be address information on those. I'm not familiar enough with this, but that appears to be address information. What the fuck? This is completely fucked, and she should be disbarred. I mean, she gave up her law license. This shit's unhinged. There's one thing that was interesting me about her. We're gonna watch this in a minute. Hold on. Where's her main channel? It's one thing that was really interesting me about this. Not about this one.
This is Beyonce on the red carpet.
I'm a former.
Let's find this one. You can see this is why she's cool with DogPack messing up for the greater good, because she did it too, and she thinks she's doing it for the greater good. Yeah, there's a lot of people like this who are very ends justify the means. Look, I studied a lot of ethics. I'm not very ends justify the means. Listen, I don't agree with Mill on many things. But I do agree that you should free 1,000 guilty people if it saves one innocent person. On his position on the death penalty, for example. It's not... You don't want to commit an act of evil just because the majority of your actions are good. It doesn't excuse it. But it's generally mine. Beckett, that dude staring into my soul scared the shit out of me. Warn us next time. I can see. Listen, I'm not great at keeping an eye on chat. I can see some. I can see some arguments between Nelalola and I'm assuming people who are like fans of Witness. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I don't really hate anybody on the internet. I do think this is fucking crazy. I think this shit with with surprise witness is very weird. And I think if she wants charity, she should actually do the research. You know? What I will say is I won't stop you fucking fighting in my chat because I don't care. But also, most people in chat are probably not going to care, but they are just watching you two kill each other going, that's kind of funny. The witness plays with stuffed animals she drinks, claiming to be on the Sinclair method and asking for your mom to buy you a condo. How old are you acting? 5? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Is that witness? Who's that witness? That witness. Are you a fan of Are you a fan of surprise witness? Okay, everyone stop being mean. Stop being mean for a second. That witness. Are you a fan? Because like we're very big on this here. If you don't have a platform, I'm not going to be mean to you. Who is a troll? Good evening, God of Law. God of Law, an actual lawyer. I'm not going to be mean to you, that witness. If you don't have a platform, you're a random chatter. It would be very bitchy of me to do that. I actually don't like behavior like that. Would you like to explain to us? And I will protect you in chat. I will protect you from chat. Would you like to explain to us why you're a fan of that surprise witness? You can even call in if you want. And you can tell from my tone. I won't laugh at you. I won't be mean. You're very welcome to call in and come and talk to me. And we can talk about it. Come and defend this woman to me. That is the Discord link. I will actually defend you, okay? I'll actually give you speech. Okay, stop fighting with Nola for a second. It's very hard to protect you. Just and shut the fuck up. It's not a trap. I'm actually and Ella, you know I'm actually nice to people. She has 8 channels. Okay, yeah, no. Come look, I'm actually look, she won't talk to me, that witness. She won't talk to me. So come and talk to me for her. I'm a rando. That's fine. That's fine. Listen, you are a rando. That's why you're getting treated nicely. Because it's not fair to do otherwise. But I want the opinion of someone who likes her to explain to me. I'm giving you the chance. I am giving you the chance that surprise witness would not give a member of my audience. I'm giving you the chance to tell us honestly why you like this woman and why you like her content. I am interested. Okay. God of Law knows it's not a trap. I mean, he and I disagree on plenty of fucking things. Like just because like you have this opportunity, I'm very happy to do that for you, and I won't be mean to you if you say no. But now Beckett has me in a cage to draw his friends as Care Bears and ponies. I haven't been fed in days. Help. Yeah, draw the fucking pictures, Beetle. Listen, you're no longer just a chatter, you're part of the team. And you're fucked. Get in the cage. Also, I will speak to BJ if she wants to speak to me. I will speak to fucking anybody. Okay? Because I'm fascinated as to what this woman is fucking on. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. If that witness is stopped, that's fine. I'm not gonna push them. If that's who I think it is, she's a doctor. Okay. I can tell you BJ is 100% legit. Okay, you're gonna have to give me some fucking examples here. See, do you know, like, okay, here's an example. If my audience ends up like defending me on the rare occasions that any of you fuckers care enough or think it would be funny to defend me, generally they say things like Beckett's a shit poster, he's got good research, he's British. You know, that kind of thing. But they'd probably be like, yeah, he's a dick. That witness, I mean, look, you can fight with Nola, that's fine. But I'm not asking you about Enola. I'm asking you about that surprise witness. How do I call? Join the Discord. Join the Discord, jump in there, and jump in waiting room. And I will drag you in. And we will talk about that surprise witness. Okay? You should automatically have the ability to enter waiting room. And we'll wait. God, I'm going to have to do a video on this because this is one of my most disorganized fucking streams. I'm amazed you guys are sticking this one out with me. I'm not on Discord. Okay. What do you use? Beckett is a Mormon Scientologist. What do you use? Do you want to Google cool? Does that work? BJ is against Discord. Do you want Google? Do you want me to set up Cat clearly a Metica fan? Yeah, I don't blame them, so am I. Do you want to do a Google call? I don't know how to get a Google call to you. If you set up a Google call, you can DM me on Twitter. Hold on. We'll do it this way. We will do it this way. Okay? I'm going to put my Twitter. And see how nice I am? I'm literally pausing stream for this shit. Because I'm genuinely interested. Okay. that is my Twitter. That's the Twitter. The DMs are open. All you have to do is DM that Twitter, and I will send you a link for a Google call. Okay? Just DM that Twitter. We'll do it that way, and I'll set up a fucking Google call. Google Chrome. How do I do Google call? How do I do? Is it Streamlabs call? Do. Fuck, what is it? Is it Streamlabs or some shit like that? Oh my god. How the fuck do I set one of these up, actually? Fuck. Give me your Google number. What the fuck is my Google number? Do I have a Google number? I can Google call. I'm not sure I have a Google call number. Give me a second. They can say they are saying they can Google call. I literally have never tried to Google call. Streamlabs. There's like a way to set up calls. Right? Give me 1 second. Voice call. This is the true content. This is true. We're pausing for this. Why? Listen. I'm amazed you guys are sticking with me, but we are going to sort this out. We are going to make this make sense. Stream. Cool. What's your Google Voice number? I literally have no idea. Oh, Reality is here. Hey, how you doing?
Yep.
Hey, welcome to Cope and Teeth. While I try and work out how to set up a fucking Google call.
No problem. I just wanted to come on real quick before you let this person on. If this is, I'm pretty sure I'm getting word that this is the person. She's a doxer. She's one of the people from BJ's community that is actively doxing people who are in your chat right now, more so than Nola Lola. So she can hear me before she comes on here and pulls her bullshit. You are a doxer, Bonnie. Stop doxing people on behalf of a YouTuber. And if you're going to come on here and be dishonest to this man who is just covering the story, just know we have all of the evidence of you doxing and doxing on behalf of BJ. So just keep that in mind before you come on here and lie to this man.
Thank you, Reality.
You're welcome. I'll let you figure that out. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I was gonna ask just very quickly. How deep does this shit go? I mean, what's your opinion on Surprise Witness?
I thought she was just another true crimes, whatever she considers herself, just another content creator, and finding out behind the scenes stuff. It's not the first time I've experienced YouTubers who have a bunch of people in their community do all their research for them, and then once they start questioning things or trying to give suggestions that the content creator's like, no, I'm good on that, like then eventually they get casted out. And she just is very dishonest, and she has openly admitted that she only associates with certain content creators because I can get clout off of it. So she's just another grifter, clout chasing content creator. So
okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me. I'll let you do that. Bye.
No worries, later. I'm not who they say. Oh, look, again, I'm merely covering stuff. I do want to hear your opinion. Unfortunately, so the problem I have is like there's a way to set up Google calls, but I'd have to do it through like a load of I need to remember what the fuck. I think it's like Streamlabs, but I've never set those calls up. Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, fucking, I do things through, like, multiple layers. There's a reason I haven't been fucking doxxed, because I fuck around with people who are, like, ED people and shit. But I'm not sure I can give you a Google number. Because I'm not even sure I actively have, it's Google Meet? Is it Google Meet? I will say this for BJ. I think BJ did get opt. It sounds like BJ got opt. It just sounds like she went fucking crazy afterwards. Can't you invite someone to Discord as a guest? They need a Discord. Are you talking like a pirate, BJ? I need somebody to do, like, fucking random calls. I miss TeamSpeak. No one cares about what you say. Oh, Jesus Christ. Becky, get into new mischief with new groups of people all the time. It's very amusing to watch. It is actually kind of amazing I haven't been doxxed. At this point. Not that it really fucking matters. My digital footprint's more locked down than fucking DogPack's is. You hear my voice or not, Bonbon? So, this really reminds me of the Gore World stuff. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. This has been a fun side quest. I love a side quest. Not doxed yet. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's not that much of a problem. You know. I mean, I talk about this publicly. My boss knows what I do. My boss is, like, fully aware of things. And I'm in the UK. I'm very hard to fire. So, I'm not really that fucking worried about it. I live on my own and my mum's dead, so you can't really go and bully her. Such is life. Just inconvenient more than anything else. Yeah, I think, so you've got to remember, Ethan Ralph's community tried to dox me at one point. That did worry me. Ethan Ralph's community trying to dox me actually did. I think that's the most shook I've been, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what, okay, that witness, I'll tell you what. If you are one of her regular viewers, I've been very mean, and I'm a mean person, I'm a shit poster. But if you're one of her regular viewers, go to her and tell her to talk to me. Just tell her to unblock me on Twitter and talk to me. You'll notice you're not getting banned or anything. I'm not going to ban you. You're not going to get blocked or anything like that. You're welcome to stick around and shitpost. I really don't mind. Tell her to unblock me. Tell her to come talk to me. And we've been going for a while now. I actually do have some other shit I need to do. I did want to... I want to look more into BJ, I think. I'm kind of interested. And this, I'll be honest with you, this stream is mostly, as a rarity for me, a bit of a follow-up because of all the shit that's happened recently. So, it's not my best work. But, I will probably come out with a video on all of this. I would like to talk to Surprise Witness. If you can get her to talk to me, I'll talk to I'll talk to her. And yeah, I will have an honest, non-shit talky conversation with her if that's what she wants. Because I'm kind of interested now, you know? A lot of this law is very fucking weird. Do you know how rare it is to find somebody who's had 5 lawsuits? Like, over YouTube stuff? That's fucking crazy. That's Gore World shit. That's Gore World shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. With that in mind, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the Surprise Witness stuff. I'm going to pause it. And I'm gonna give BJ a chance to talk. So if she wants to reach out on Twitter, you can clip this. This stream isn't going anywhere. If you want to talk, we can talk. At some point, though, if we don't talk, I'm gonna do another stream on her, and then I'm gonna dive deep because I think this needs more time. And I know now that like half of commentary is fucking activated. So we need to have a look see. What I will do though is because I am finishing earlier. Well, not finishing earlier. I'm moving off the topic earlier. Let's talk about Tim Pool. Let's talk about Tim Pool. I'm excited to talk about Tim Pool, okay? Because I've wanted to talk about I know a lot about Tim Pool. I've done interviews with people who knew Tim Pool back in the day, since Occupy. I have said for fucking ages, that Tim Pool is bought and sold. I've been calling this shit. I am so fucking pleased. So let's do a little bit on it. Let's do a little bit on it. I sent some stuff to Jenny earlier because we were gonna do a thread on it. But oh fuck, this one. Holy shit.
This is psychotic. Ukraine is the enemy of this country.
Remember, not bought and paid for by Russia, by the way. Not bought and paid for by Russia.
Ukraine is our enemy, being funded by the Democrats. I will stress this again. One of the greatest enemies of our nation right now is Ukraine.
God. So, for those that don't know, recently, a media organization known as Tenet was outed as basically as a way for Russia to funnel a load of money to certain content creators. To create and distribute content to US audiences with hidden Russian government messaging. Mr. Braindead 5, where's our goddamn video back at? Where's our video? I know you have it. Justice for Shadow and his money. That's true. I got paid back in the day by one of my head mods to make a Tim Pool video, which I never made. I have apologized for him, and I'm very upfront about this. This is why I don't take paid projects anymore. At some point I will talk about Tim. But yes. Yeah, I never made it. Right, okay. Breaking. Kremlin agents in the US with millions of Twitter followers were paid $10 million by Russia to spread disinformation and rally support for convicted felon Trump on social media per indictment unsealed by the Justice Department, Tenet Media based in Tennessee. And this lists some of the people who were paid for them, like Dave Rubin. Good old Dave! The Rubster! This guy used to... Do you know, for those of you who don't know about Dave Rubin, you know he used to work for TYT? He used to work for the fucking Young Turks, and now he's being paid through a shell company for Russian propaganda. Oh god, that's so fucking depressing. That's so fucking depressing. So, Tim Pool deleted his initial response to the DOJ press release, not a leak, about Russia funding him and other American media through Tenet. I got a screenshot with maybe half of it, hoping someone else has the rest. My statement regarding allegations in the leaked DOJ indictment. Should these allegations be proven true, I, as well as the other personalities and commentators, were deceived and are victims. I believe this actually got put back up. I cannot speak for anyone else at the company as to what they do or what they are instructed. The Culture War podcast was licensed by Tenet Media, existed well before any license agreement with Tenet, and it will continue to exist after any such agreement expires. The only change with the agreement was the location of the live broadcast moved to Tenet's YouTube channel. Never at any point did anyone other than I have full editorial control of the show, and the contents of the show are often apolitical. Examples include discussing spirituality, dating, and video games. Shows produced in its entirety by a local team without input from anyone external to the company. So, strong words there, Tim. Strong words there, Tim. So this is developing. We may look a bit more at this. I know Jenny's real fucking interested in this one. I can't say I blame her. I can't say I blame her. Fucking hell. This has been fun, actually. I've enjoyed this. I'm going to go and download more of Space Marine in a second, but I tried moving OBS to that side, and I'm not sure I like it. It's not as comfy. It's not as comfy a setup for me. So I feel like I'm looking over there too much. Let's have a look, see what we've got for. I'm gonna send you guys to. As I say, like, yeah, if people want to reach out to me, Tim Pool stream, Beckett. I do have a lot of material on Tim Pool. Would you guys be interested in seeing would you guys be interested if I did a stream where I brought on somebody who knew Tim Pool back in the Occupy days and chatted to him? Because I've done that before, but it was back on Twitch, and and the footage wasn't very good. I wasn't as good back then. I wasn't as experienced. So we could do that if you like. I could probably reach out to that person. We're on pretty good terms. Do you want that? Is that content you'd enjoy? I'm just gonna send you over to Editorial, I think.
But
that's the thing. That's the thing that makes sense. Let's do that. This has been fun though. I've enjoyed tonight. It's a bit of a victory lap stream, I'll be honest with you, which I don't particularly like doing most of the time. I don't tend to like victory lap streams. The fucking raid thing doesn't work anymore. I don't know why, but go and say hello in Nick's chat. I will be back on Saturday. I'm probably going to do another video on this, though now I'm probably going to wait to see if Surprise Witness wants to fucking talk. Because that's the fair thing to do. My mum went to his mum's restaurant in Boys Town. That's cool. Bye, Beckett and everyone. W stream. Take care of yourselves. I will see you on the next one. Peace.